never fake, I keep it real.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. Sorry for that. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Coach Plays. And today we've got the Tennessee Volunteers 4-4 versus the 6-2 Kentucky Wildcats. I gotta take the War Channel off. We're still celebrating the World Series, which nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Let's go ahead and remove that. But anyways, guys, go ahead and appreciate everybody for being here. Shout out to CD Lamb, Jaquil Holman, Playboy Brian, RQ3, Chase T66 for being in the house already, guys. As always, as soon as you come in here, do me a couple solid favors. Smash that thumbs up and share it out to your social medias to help grow the conversation. We've got a poll already up. Who wins tonight's game? We've got 4 votes, and right now it's got Tennessee 100%. Tennessee opened up in a line as a +5 underdog. They are now a -1 favorite. A lot of money coming in on Tennessee. I'm still not in on this game. I have not had time, so we got to look into that. Hey, Linda says, how about my Razorbacks? Did they get a win today? I forget who they even were playing today. So I'm going to have to get in on this game here. So 56, the over. Let's get on that. We won't get in on it too much, though. The overs don't do well for me. Let's go. We'll do that. 14 bucks. Why not? Tulsa trying to come back. I need to make sure that the Tennessee game isn't on another channel, because I think it comes on this channel, but we got the... Nope. Thank you, Chase T66. That crap pisses me off. Mississippi State. Oh, still playing? All right. 21-23 Hogs. Mississippi State got the... So, I'm waiting on this Tennessee-Kentucky game. But right now, Tulsa and Cincinnati's trying to finish their game. Hopefully, if this Tennessee game gets kicked off, it pushes us to that Tennessee game. So as soon as this Tennessee games get started, we'll go ahead and get into the coverage. As always, guys, we'll get into the second scene. I will have a game cast up and a play-by-play box score. So, what's up, Dylan? Says hopefully Cincinnati gets a goal line stand here, missing kickoff. We'll go ahead and play this audio of the Cincinnati game. But yeah, it's on ESPN News. Let's see here.
They're a very good football team, but we want to win this game.
Don't want Ed Orgeron.
You've got a lot of guys.
All right, here we go. Yep. Thank you.
The remaining schedule very favorable, and for Josh Heupel, year number 1, it is a much improved offense for the Vols. Day 2.
All right, so this one's getting ready to get going. We're in on the over. So just 14 bucks. Car Family says, what's up? Sitting here with Tom Kelly. What's up, Tom Kelly? Good luck tonight in your catfish tournament, and I'm hoping Catfish Theory can make it back quick. And this one's going to be fair caught at the 1-yard line, so Tennessee will get a touchback here, and it will be Tennessee's offense up first.
Yeah, Tennessee goes fast, real fast. They run a play every 20.8 seconds, but they're not just
Got 18 in the box, 6 likes, guys. Smash those thumbs up. Helps out the video. It helps get a lot more people in the chat. I'm going to get this game cast up for you guys here. So hold on just a second.
They'll have to get adjusted quickly and withstand the pace physically well into the 4th quarter to get a win here tonight.
It's all under the direction of Hendon Hooker, who's got the best passing rating in the SEC with 17 touchdowns and 2 interceptions as he makes his 7th start of the year, and they will throw it on first down.
Throwing on first down. And he's going to break loose. 40, 45, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown Vols. And there's that offense, and that is one hell of a way to start for the Tennessee Vols. Javonte Payton, 75-yard reception.
Well, you want to go fast, and this is what Tennessee does.
It's like Ricky Bobby. I won't go fast.
Sort of what we saw last
It's reared its ugly head all over again. Poor tackling from this defense of the Kentucky Wildcats. Mississippi State had big plays because of the missed tackles, and already to start this football game, you can't volunteer those types.
Gabe Hockman says, "Let's go!" As the Vols already just 11 seconds taken off this board, and the Vols are up 7-0. That is not what you wanted if you were a Cincinnati Wildcat fan.
His fifth touchdown catch of better than 25
So guys, I'm going to continue to try to get this box score up for you.
They're just blocking on the perimeter. You got to be physical, and no one gets off a block. And then poor tackles right there. You got to be able to make the plays. This Kentucky defense, they talk all week long about getting to the spot, being physical in their tackles, and just making the play. And the plays there to be made, you got to make it. Did not, and now it turned into Tennessee singing the fight song.
Terrific blocks from Bayless Jones and Princeton Fant out there to clear the way for Peyton. And one play in, the Volunteers on top.
What are we going on with the score
They are
here?
trying to prevent Kentucky from winning their second straight
Gotta love
for the
ESPN.
first time since 1977. And as they have done all season, Kirk, fast starts in the first quarter. They're averaging better than 2 touchdowns a game in the first quarter this year.
Yeah, and you would think that Kentucky being at home, the crowd, everything kind of going your way.
What's up, Dylan? Says Tennessee matches up well with Kentucky. I can see the Missouri game all over again. Yeah, I mean, that is exactly what Kentucky did not want for this game to start out, is just a one-play shot, and they're already down 7-0. Kentucky's going to want to play some defense and keep this game low-scoring and close. Hey, that was a good start for my over bet. I'll say that. Brendan says, "I'll be back when the Hogs game is over." Absolutely, Linda. CD Lamb in the house says, "Coach, I must come out and say I'm not the real CD." Come on, CD Lamb. Don't tell me that. I was hoping Dak would get on up in here one night. Sorry. It was wishful thinking. You're still welcome here. So Will Levy's quarterback for Kentucky. They're going to come out in a 2 tight end set. Split in is condensed down.
Start out with a couple of tight ends in there, and Chris Rodriguez in the back.
Inside handoff. Little isolation. He's going to make a man miss, and he's going to fall forward for a gain of 9.
For the junior from McDonough, Georgia. Over 2,100 yards rushing in his career. That's top 10 all time at Kentucky.
Can y'all hear the game audio all right? I have yet to be able to even have time to check all that stuff.
To the second level, showing that he's 100% healthy. That's what our talk is all week, that Rodriguez is now fully healthy.
Yeah, seems pretty good.
Send Rodriguez out to line up as a wide receiver. Empty set.
So 2nd and 1, Twins to the right. A lot of grass there. He's going to throw a quick slant. This one's incomplete. He had a nice little hitch route on the outside where a soft corner was. Felt like he probably should have went there. Slant route was open, but he throws it a little late. This brings up a 3rd and 1.
Because if you look at that pass by
Appreciate that, Gabe.
Why throw into double coverage? I know that Wandale Robinson is
Gabe, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the Coach Plays.
Throughout this game, but try to not put it in double coverage.
They will come quickly to the line here.
So we go 3rd and 1, going to QB sneak it, and I think he's going to get enough to move the chains.
Is a good one. That'll move the chains for Kentucky.
So right now we got 21 votes, 81% coming in favor for the Tennessee Vols.
Talk about number 1, Wandale Robinson. He gets about 41% of their catches. So much of the offense runs through him. So they're trying to find that balance, right, Kirk? Let's get him the touches, but let's see if Josh Ali can step up. DeMarcus Harris can step up and make more plays with Levis looking their way from time to time.
For Wandale Robinson is a drive starter. If you want to get a drive starter the correct way,
They're trying to do a little counter action here, and that one's going to be snuffed out and tackled for a loss. There is a flag on the play.
By Amari Thomas, and a loss of 1. Looks like there was a flag tossed on the play as well on the far sideline along the line.
So we're going to get offsides defense.
And we welcome you to Kroger Field here in Lexington, Kentucky. Tennessee scoring on their first play from scrimmage, a 75-yard touchdown strike to grab the early lead.
Inside handoff here. Once again, nowhere to go. So this will bring up a 2nd and 6.
And let's revisit the score. Hendon Hooker to Javante Payton.
And it's just a quick screen on the
Yeah,
outside.
it's just a quick wide receiver screen. They get good blocking up front in front of Peyton, and then a missed tackle, and he's off to the races. It's just very simple football right there. Gabe Hockman says, I just subscribed. Appreciate you, Gabe. Big shout out to Gabe Hockman, and welcome to the team. Welcome to the Coach Plays YouTube channel. So 2nd and 5 as we're climbing for 4K. End of this year, we're hoping to hit 4K, so I appreciate you being a part of that growth. Inside handoff, and it's going to scrape through there. Needed 5, gets a gain of about 8 and a first down, Kentucky. Kentucky needs a big answer here. So far, at least, they have been able to, at the least, move the chains, get a couple first downs, and get to midfield. That way they don't just quickly turn that ball over to a high explosive offense in Tennessee.
Seeing the Kentucky Wildcats at 16, a lot of people want to see, is this the same team that we saw to start the year? 6-0, or are we going to see the team that's...
So here we go. You get a bunch, tight set to the left, single receiver right. Faking jet motion to the right. Setting up for a tight end screen. He had some blockers, and he goes outside. Just cut it north. Ends up getting a gain of 4, but there was some room there for maybe 6 or 7 at the least. But he wants to go outside of blocks. That is it's not what you wanted to see there.
And he faces the new guy, Josh Heupel, in his first year at Tennessee. How about our impact players?
Yeah, the impact players, Tyen Evans along with Alontae Taylor on the Tennessee side. And we talked about Wandale Robinson and Josh Paschal, 2 guys who I think we're going to have a big impact on today's game.
Our Chick-fil-A impact players for you.
Twins right. Tight end's going to motion right to left now, and we're going to get some whistles.
And a whistle and a quick timeout for Kentucky here. Their first.
So timeout, Kentucky.
On their first possession, looking at a 2nd and 7.
What's up, Monster Fish Gal? Says, hey, Coach. Appreciate you joining the stream, Monster. So that's going to take us to a commercial break right now. Tennessee up 7-0. If my scoreboard would like to work for us. OBS 101. Never get frustrated when your scoreboard wants to start doing other things. You just keep grinding through it. What's up, Tyler? Says, let's go, Vols. Tyler's in the house. Guys, we got 20 people in the chat. 9 thumbs up. 11 of you. You know you're liking what you're seeing right now. Whether you're a Vols fan or a Kentucky fan. Smash that thumbs up. Helps the video out. Share it to get all your buddies in the chat as we react to every single play of this game. And then, if that red button is not turned gray, smash that red button and subscribe to the Coach Plays and join the team today as we are trying to get to 4K by the end of the year. And we just got a number change up to 3160. Appreciate y'all very much. Appreciate y'all very much. What's up, Coach K? Welcome to the stream. Says, Coach, there is some throw up on your screen. Oh, never mind. It's just Tennessee logo. Yeah. Yep. It's all, it's not easy. It is not easy. Everybody knows I am not the biggest Vols fan out there. But I think we're going to be in for a good game. So we had to do this stream. Guys, put in the chat right now as you're watching this, who you rooting for in tonight's game. Of course, we got 30 votes right now. It says Tennessee favor 73%. Put it in the chat right now. Go Vols or go Wildcats. Put it in the chat. Let's see who's all here, and let's see who we're rooting for here tonight. Chase T66 says, how are the Astros doing? Tyler says they're butthurt. Braves getting a big win in the World Series. Chop on. Dun, 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 dun. So right now, we'll go ahead and look at the box score a little bit. Hendon Hooker's off to a pretty good start. 1 for 1 for 75 yards and 1 touchdown. Don't know if you can be upset with that if you're a Tennessee Vols fan. Will Levy's 1 for 2 for 3 yards. This thing's acting up. Then Chris Rodriguez Jr. has 3 carries for 18 yards. So showing a little bit of maybe a little bit of signs of life for Kentucky as far as being able to run the football tonight. They definitely want to be able to run in between the tackles, extend some drives, run some clock out. They do not want to get in a massive shootout. We'll close the poll probably by the end of the first quarter. So 31 votes, guys. I think the most we've ever had is like 50 votes since we started doing the poll. So let's get more than 51 to be exact. Let's get more than 51. Playboy Brian says the GOAT, UFC and boxing today, going to be crazy. Yep. We thought about streaming UFC, but, you know, I couldn't get some homeboys to commit to do it with me. So I'll be watching UFC in the Discord with some of my buddies, but that'll be about it. Maybe one day soon we'll stream it. Maybe one day soon we'll stream some UFCs. Now, the biggest issue with that is I do not think... Wait a minute. Of course, Tennessee game's been playing. It went away from ESPN News. So here we go. We're back at it now.
Yeah, when we talked to Mark Stoops, he mentioned the big blue wall, this offensive line that really is...
All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. Ball is now at the 30 for the Kentucky Wildcats. Quick wide receiver screen to the left is going to pick up a gain of about 6.
Granted, to very good run defenses in Georgia and Mississippi State. But I thought that was a great word, salty. And Darian Kennard, by the way, wearing the 65 today for the late John Schlarman, their former O-line coach.
Yeah, they want to get back to the rushing attack. They just felt like last week at Mississippi State, they weren't the physical team. They got pushed around last week. They talked about it all week long, and they want to go out and be the aggressor against Tennessee.
Darian's on Mel Kiper's top 10 list for offensive tackles.
Inside handoff. Some good running there. Needed 5. I think he's going to get enough for the first down. And that's got him into the red zone now. Went for fake punt, jump pass. Did they get it, Coach K?
Nice little block on the outside. Well, the guard on the inside there, Rosenthal, gets a block and then gets up to the second level. And now you're starting to see layers of the rushing attack. They want to be able to go inside and outside. And now you'll be able to win first down, second down. You're able to take some shots, and that's what Will Levis, he has to connect on his opportunities.
So here we go, twins right. Going to go pro left. Unless this trip's right, can't necessarily tell by this angle that they are showing. Going to go inside zone. He tries to bounce it outside, but he's going to do a good job of falling forward for a gain of a couple.
A couple of yards, taking Aaron Beasley with him.
Wow, you see that read by Aaron Beasley? You talk about C-space, run space. That's a linebacker play. Now he's got to finish. He held on, but man, it's a nice read by Beasley, and then just the power by Rodriguez to just get a couple on that play.
So Kentucky trying to get a big answering drive here.
That's coming in at 6-2. They're 4-2 in the conference. Tennessee at 4-4.
2 tight ends and wings on each side. 2 split ends.
They're fighting for ball
under center.
in this final month
kind
of
of a wing boat, wishbone type formation here. Good hard running here. That's going to get a gain of about 9. Just some isolation running downhill, and he's going to get a gain of 9. This will bring up a 3rd and 1. Call it a split zone run. And running back Rodriguez Jr. does a really good job of keeping those feet moving. So 3rd and 1 for the Wildcats.
That was the center. Luke Fortner had the pancake on that one. Senior out of Sylvania, Ohio. Of course, you know,
Tennessee going to try to come up with a big stop. 4 down linemen. Corner playing tight. Bringing 8-gap pressure. Going to inside handoff, and he's going to get enough for the first down. So right now, Kentucky having success on the ground.
This is a much different Chris Rodriguez that we're seeing this week than last week.
And that is good for Kentucky.
More determined. Looks like he's really this week of practice. And they talked about he needs a week of practice. You know, last couple weeks, you're trying to hold him out a little bit. You get a bye week in there. You felt that this is a guy who needs to practice because his reads are a lot clearer. You're seeing it so far to start this game. Nice downhill running by Chris Rodriguez.
Rodriguez checks out on this game, and now a 12-play, 66-yard drive. 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. 2 tight end set to the right. No, make it just a 1 tight end set. Jet motion from left to right. We're going to get a whistle, and I think we're going to get a false start. Not good for Kentucky.
False start. Offense, number 65. 5-yard penalty. First down.
It's on the right tackle, Kennard. Mark Stoops with the 6th win of the season. Gets the Cats eligible for a bowl for the 6th year in a row. They've won their last 3 postseason games.
So twins left, pro right. Back is all set to the right. 12 plays, 9 rushes, 3 passes for Kentucky. First and goal. Ball is now at the 15. 4-man front for Tennessee. Looks, stepping, checks it down to tight end. He's going to get to about the 9, and that is where he will be brought down. So a good little chunk play there. I'm not liking this camera angle that the broadcast is using right now. A lot of times they are cutting off the top of the screen. That crap sucks. 32 votes, Tennessee, 72% chance to win. 28, Kentucky. Right now, Kentucky trying to get an answering drive here. Give it a 2 tight end set to the left. Split in out far left. With a single receiver to the right. Bailing corner. Inside handoff. Cuts north. And he will find the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. And a lot of room to run. Number 0, Smoke for Kentucky. Finds the end zone. Gavazi, maybe? Is that how you say his first name? But a missed tackle. And then dragging a Tennessee defender into the end zone. Kentucky does a really good job of answering the bell and having a big-time answering drive after a 1-play touchdown to open up the game for Tennessee. Kentucky then answers a 14-play, 75-yard drive, taking 8 minutes and a half. When you take off that much time on the clock, that does not look good for the over. But that's going to take us to a commercial break. Tennessee 7, Kentucky 7. Big time answering drive there by the Wildcats. Guys, at this moment, going to go ahead and give a big shout out to the Coach Plays. Well, let's see here. Nope, don't know if it's wanting to work. So we are just on a commercial break right now, guys. What's up, MJ Football? Hope you're doing well, Salvino. As we're just sitting here, guys, on a commercial break right now, waiting for this game to get back going. on, download. What are we doing here? All right, guys, so right now we want to give a big shout out to the Coach Plays members. Will Sports World, a Hall of Fame member. Big shout out to you, Will Sports World. Carver Family, Troxel Sports Streams, Beantown Breakdown, The Gridiron Blitz, Chase T66, James Peach, Shay Flat, and Asia Roberson. Thank y'all for your countless support and constant give back to the Coach Plays and allow us to get into some really cool upgrades and do a lot of cool things. Guys, once we hit 4,000 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway. Have a couple things to give away, give back to you guys. So appreciate that very much. As this one's getting ready to get back going.
Yes,
A bunch.
a bunch. How about this is John T. Bryce's 52nd consecutive Tennessee-Kentucky game. Been everyone since he turned 18. He's 70 now. He was recently diagnosed with pancreatic cancer and has started chemo, but Mr. Bryce convinced his doctors to let him attend this one game here tonight. Had to do some extra blood work and tests to get approval, but guys, the streak continues. He will return to chemo treatments on Tuesday. Mr. Bryce, I know there are a whole lot of Tennessee and Kentucky fans that will be pulling for you, and so are we. 50 seconds straight.
Best wishes
Come
indeed.
on,
And,
dude. Make up your mind.
Absolutely. That's college football at its best right there.
lot of Tennessee wins over that time, but in recent years
I might
under
have to start
Mark
using someone other
Stoops,
than ESPN for our
Kentucky's
stuff.
started to turn things
All right,
around.
so here we go. See what Tennessee gets here. F goes in a rail motion, going to do a quick wide receiver screen, but the back misses a block, but it will still be a gain of maybe 2 or 3, and that's fine, as they go right back to a wide receiver screen to Peyton. And I like that call. Twins on each side. Play action. Quick post route there. Just missed his wide receiver.
Incomplete, intended for Velus Jones.
And that one had a chance if they connect. It could have been a house call. It was questionable to see if might have hooked his receiver. So here we go. Doubles on each side. Back is offset to the right. Fifth in the SEC on third down conversions is Tennessee at 46%.
Both these teams good.
Tight ends now going to motion from left to right, making a trips right set. Fans sound loud in Kentucky right now. Now we get a receiver motion to the left, so doubles on each side again. Checking the play is Hooker. He's going to have to snap this quick, and we're going to get a timeout by Josh Heupel and the Tennessee Vols.
Timeout. Well, the Kentucky fans going to take a little credit. They're making some noise here tonight, and we'll take the timeout.
So this timeout will get us to a commercial break. 5:57 left to play in the first quarter. Already a big third down for Tennessee. What makes their offense so good is how they go so fast and they can put up a lot of points in a hurry. The hindsight to that is that they can have an offense that goes really fast and goes 3 and out in a hurry and gives the ball right back to a team that can have success on the run. So this is a big third down to continue to extend the chains and to continue to keep that offense in rhythm. So good job by the Kentucky fans right there and Kentucky defense on the way they were lined up. Tennessee shifting multiple times to try to get in something that they liked and could never get there and eventually had to call a timeout. So just waiting for this commercial break to be over. Playboy Brian says Kentucky Fried Chicken. So like I say, just waiting for this one to come back, as this is going to be a big third down after the big answering drive by Kentucky to see what Tennessee can do. Holy cow, that's awesome.
Does, you get away with those types of plays where the officials, the replay booth did not call down to stop play. An advantage there for Tennessee.
So here we go, 3rd and 7. Deep throw, Hendon Hooker's got his man, 40, 30, 20, and there you go. Touchdown Vols.
This time it's Velus Jones.
Velus Jones on the reception. I still, to this day, I don't understand how when you're scouting the Tennessee Vols, you know they're going to take shots deep. You just continue to let people get by you. What a throw. And he's beat. That corner is beat all the way. Wow. Wow.
Premier players in the SEC. I'll take that matchup every single play. Hooker finds it, and another touchdown. Big play for the Volunteer offense.
2 touchdowns in 36 seconds. Extra is good. 14-7 Tennessee on a pair of 70 points.
So Tennessee will regain the lead here, 14-7.
He doesn't know what's going on. Tell me, what did Velus Jones do? He just ran straight and looked back for the football. You got a linebacker on a premier wide receiver in the SEC. That's a mistake in coverage by Kentucky, and a good job by Hooker seeing it before the snap. That's pre-snap recognition by the quarterback, a 5th-year senior, realizing I like that matchup better than throwing it anywhere else on the field.
Already our second rendition of Rocky Top here in Lexington. 75 yards to Peyton, 72 yards to Jones. And an injured player on the extra point, Jackson Lampley. Did you see the 4 teams in the college football playoff? And we already know, Kirk, that is about to change because Michigan State lost tonight to Purdue.
Wow.
So a pair of unbeatens fall. Wake Forest as well.
I can't wait for Tuesday, right? Well, we'll see what happens as the day goes on. We know LSU and Alabama right now. That's a big one, obviously, in the SEC. But Tuesday, the reveal. And I've always said, do not get upset about the first reveal that we had on Tuesday. Just let it play out. We got a long way to go before the final rankings.
And for people disappointed with the Cincinnati at number 6,
yes.
Don't be surprised if that falls after they had to sweat it out against Tulsa at home today.
I heard Twitter was ablaze by the final play.
There's some issues at the end of the game, I believe.
Well, that's 2 quick strikes early by this Tennessee offense. And the Kentucky defense struggled last week at Mississippi State, and already seeing early struggles.
So we're just waiting on an injury right now.
4 plays. 4 plays.
As we have a Tennessee
4
ball
passes
down.
For 150 yards in 37 seconds. And Lampley will gingerly make his way to the Tennessee sideline. unfortunately here for him, because Tennessee, coming off the bye week, was actually getting healthy again in the middle of the season. They've had some issues with injuries through the first half of the year. They have just started to get some guys back in the fold. As Toby Wilson will kick it away here to Zach Johnson. This has played out exactly as both offenses would hope. The quick strikes for Tennessee, the nice leisurely run it right up the gut, stroll down the field for Kentucky the first time they had it.
And the kickoff is on its way. It's going to go in and out of the end zone, and Kentucky's offense will take over. Now back in a position again where they are going to have the answer.
He spoke to his team in the locker room in Starkville right after the loss last week, put it all on himself. Told his team he knew that wasn't him, wanted them to know he was going to commit to attacking the week, preparing for Tennessee like they had never seen before, and he challenged and asked his teammates to do the same. He told me he felt they had a great week of practice, and we're seeing that offensively translate onto the field so far here tonight.
Yeah,
so here we go, twins left, pro right. Showing blitz is Tennessee, but only sending 4. Quick wide receiver screen to the left. That's where they had the numbers. Going to pick up a gain of about 8.
Well, we've seen that play a lot. A drive starter, right? To start every drive, it seems like Wan'Dale Robinson gets the football. But that's sort of the crutch for, I think, Will Levis. Get an early throw, get the confidence going.
Big shout out to Beantown Breakdown, the $1.99 super chat. Says Coach Plays, what's good, brother? Sound the horn. What's up, Beantown Breakdown? Member gang. As he's got that membership right there. Appreciate you very much. Been doing good. Beantown, hope you're doing good as well. Inside handoff. Going to lower his shoulder and get a gain of a couple. I don't like the Aggies at all. RQ3 says, why not? Why not?
Job number 1 for this big blue wall is to keep those guys out of the backfield, because Tennessee leads the country in tackles for loss. They'll meet you behind the line if you let them.
Would you like this 3rd and 3 right here for Kentucky under center?
3rd and 3. Showing pressure. Inside handoff, and he's going to get hit, but he's going to be able to bounce off of that and fall forward for a first down. Rodriguez having a good one. Shay Flat says, I'm here. Didn't think you were going to do it. We scrambled, Shay. I didn't get home till like 40 minutes before kickoff. Had to create all the animations. But we're here. We're here. Hey, we had like 37 in the chat to open up. I don't know where they all went. But we're good. 1st and 10, pro right, tight end wing left. Little split zone action. He's going to get a good block here. Goes inside that cut, inside that kick out block, and going to get a gain of 9. Rodriguez Jr. right now having a good night.
It starts with that block by the tight end. You mentioned it, Isaiah Cummins. He gets the kick-out block. And Rodriguez is showing his ability. He ran inside, now showing the ability to run outside. Positive yards on first down.
Wan'Dale Robinson.
Offense looks decent. Who are you talking for about? I mean, right now both offenses looking good. Levy going to take a shot down the middle of the field, and he's got it. Yeah, Tennessee's just, I mean, hey, we're gonna chuck it around the yard, and we're gonna play some football. And Kentucky, even though I'm sure they've scouted Tennessee this whole time, saying, hey, guess what? They're going to throw the forward pass maybe a little bit further down the field. And they still let people beat them. Don't understand it. So that Kentucky will pick up that first down.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit tonight about the Los Angeles Rams, because that's where new offensive coordinator Liam Cohen came from, and they're running a lot of pro stuff. They gained 16 there.
Inside handoff. I think that's to Smoke, and that's going to get nothing there.
Beasley, we've called his name a couple times already tonight. And it's 2nd and 10.
One thing I can say about this Tennessee defense is they're aggressive. These guys fly around. They play hard. And that's the one
I gotta
thing
figure out something about
coordinator Tim Banks.
Stream element chat.
They just want to be in the right spot.
Chat bot, because he refuses to show up.
We can handle some of the shot plays. We've got to be able to stop the run tonight.
So we go 2nd and 10. Pro left. Twins right. Going to get some orbit motion from right to left. Leavies looks right. Quick little hitch route. Nice little stick concept there. Carrying the flat with the back. And then sitting down, nice little stick route. And he's able to get good spacing and get a gain of about 10 and a first down.
This coaching staff wants to see Will Levis be more fluid. Take what the defense gives you. That time, a little bit of blitz. He saw the blitz, but was able to locate his receiver. That's a nice pickup for a first down.
Cohen getting into the college game for the first time, coming from the pros. So we use a lot of similar.
So 1st and 10, minute 30 left to play in the first quarter. Pro left, tight end, wing right. Split zone action. Not a whole lot there, and he's just going to fall down at the line of scrimmage.
There was smoke, maybe a yard. Matthew Butler making his 22nd career start with the stop.
But I love the drive, though, right? 4 minutes, 40 seconds. The clock's just moving. And this is what you want to be, methodical in your work, methodical in moving the ball down the field, getting chunks on first down, second down, and converting on third down. This is a nice drive being put together by the Wildcats.
This is wild. This is going to be a first quarter, 15 minutes, where Kentucky has the ball for 14 and a half of those minutes. And they may be trailing because of the quick strikes for Tennessee tonight. A 72 and a 75-yard touchdown.
You go inside, hand off quarterback. Levy's going to pull it. That was the wrong decision, as there is nothing going there. Linda with the 199 super chat says, Hogs win. Sound the horn. Arkansas with a big win over Mississippi State. A Mississippi State team that was actually rolling with a couple big blowout wins. So that's good for Arkansas. Arkansas is really kind of, you know, they're building. They are building that program over there. This is going to end the first quarter. Kentucky's going to have a big, whoa, look at that.
That'll do it.
I got to set that up. Sorry about that.
14-7, Tennessee with the lead.
That's going to get us to a commercial break. All right, so we're going to do some OBS editing. What is it not going to let me? There we go. Let's see here. Yeah, it's not going to let me. So we're going to have to do some quick OBS editing right here. Appreciate it, Beantown Breakdown. We are on a commercial break. So I'm going to show you how to take this logo. And we're going to chroma key it. So let's go filters. Get here. We're going to go chroma key. There we go. We got the coach plays. We may have to take out that other logo. I like the way this one looks. Alright, so guys, just a commercial break. Linda says we are bowl bound, baby. We got this year. That's awesome, Linda. Congratulations. Glad to see Arkansas have a really good bounce back year. I like that Coach Plays logo. Shout out to a YouTuber called Green Screen Logos. Big Town says OBS 101 with the Coach Plays. Not bad, right? Oh, I gotta loop it. Hit loop. There we go. Now it's gonna stay there. That thing looks nice. So commercial break now, guys. We're up to 12 likes. If you have yet to hit that thumbs up, smash that thumbs up right now. Share it out to grow the conversation. We're going to end this poll. Said we would end it at the end of the first quarter. 44 total votes, so appreciate y'all. 75% in favor for Tennessee, 25% Kentucky. All right, so here we go.
Welcome back to the SEC on ESPN from Lexington. A 3rd and 10 for
Trips left, and we're going to get a false start here by Kentucky's right guard, right tackle.
What a wild first quarter. The statistics tell a whole different story than the scoreboard does.
0 rushing yards for Tennessee, but 150 passing.
Total yards on
They only have
plays
37
than
seconds
does on 20, or Kentucky does on
of
23.
time of
Looking at
possession.
that 14-23,
Wow.
that's a long time to have the football, and it's still on.
So here we go, Kentucky in a 3rd and 15 at the 33-yard line.
15 for Will Levis. Empty set. 5 wide. Robinson slotted left.
Looking, Levis going to throw this one to the end zone, and it's just out of reach. Incomplete. Josh Ali was the intended receiver.
Jackson had the coverage.
I got to put that one on the quarterback. That's got to be toward the pylon. That ball has to be thrown at the pylon.
Yep,
The
it was
adjustment
thrown behind
by
him.
Ali, I don't think he could have got there. If that's something,
It was
because you're looking
thrown
at Levis,
behind
he's
him.
saying, "Oh, come back, adjust to it." But I think if he throws that to the far pylon,
So we go
that's a
4th and
touchdown.
15. We'll
You're
bring
talking
up
about
Matt
the pylon.
Ruffolo.
Not the front
Is that how you say his
He
name?
thought it should have been the front
Kicker.
pylon.
Miscommunication.
Yeah.
This one
Miscommunication. He
on the
throws it
right
to
hash,
pylon.
50-yard attempt. Snap, set, kick is on its way, and it is no good. Hung it out to the right. I think it might have been short anyways.
Had the leg, but
They saying it had the leg. I don't know. Questionable.
and the score will
So that's a big stop for Tennessee.
How big was that false start, though?
False start
Pushed
was
them back about
massive. False start was massive.
touchdowns. Don't blink, they're quick.
Early on, Peyton.
Mute that. Don't want to get any sort of copyright. So 2nd and 12, that's already a loss of 2 for Tennessee there.
Loss of a few on the play. So here goes the up-tempo volunteer attack. Hooker.
Deep throw. He's got a guy wide open. 40, 30, 25. Makes a man miss. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown balls. Holy.
And the official on the far sideline saying they stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, appreciate that, Beantown. Golden Bears for life, absolutely. They're going to say Hyatt stepped out of bounds.
Out at the 29, it's still a pick
Or
up
Wyatt,
of 31.
how do you
Well,
say
if you
his
don't
name?
communicate, you get beat. The communication was not there.
Tennessee's going to go real fast, inside handoff zone,
Again,
no
an
gain.
Easy throw for Hooker. He just
But
finds the
goodness
open guy
gracious.
because the miscommunication by the Kentucky
Wide
secondary.
open bodies
Well,
everywhere.
Kentucky is lucky that he stepped out
Tennessee.
because another missed tackle, that one by Valentine.
Hendon Hooker 4 or 5 for 191 and 2 touchdowns.
A no gain on first
And
down.
ball's out.
A fumble.
Who's got it? And this is going to be maybe Kentucky's ball. So this is on the exchange. Hendon Hooker hands it off, but I feel like the back, it looked like the back thought Hooker was going to keep it. We've got a pile. Let's see who comes up with it. This would be a massive break for Kentucky. And it is Kentucky football. Wow. That's an unfortunate break for Tennessee. What looked like was going to be a touchdown. They said he stepped out of bounds.
Not only rare turnover for the Cats defense,
The question is, should Tennessee have not went that fast and maybe looked to see if they could challenge to see if he stepped out of bounds? It's going to be bad if they go back and see that he never stepped out. Yeah, Hooker lets him have it, but he never gets that ball in the belly. Never gets that ball in the gut of the running back.
And it seemed that small.
That's a bad break for the Tennessee Vols.
The ball goes over to Kentucky. Unforced error by the Volunteers.
Jacquez Jones got the fumble recovery, the middle linebacker. And it's back to the Kentucky.
So that will take us to a commercial break. 14-7 Vols. Kentucky gets the ball back. Shout out to the 11 in the box, 14 likes. As so far, this has been a very entertaining game. Let's go ahead and look at the box scores right now. Hendon Hooker 4 or 5 for 191, 2 touchdowns. That's an average of 38.2 yards a pass. And then rushing, you've got a lot of guys with 1 carry. Even Alontae Taylor's got a carry. Javonte Payton receiving 2 catches, 78 yards, a touchdown. Velus Jones Jr., 1 catch for 72. Jalen Hyatt, 1 catch for 41. For Kentucky, it's the ground game. Will Levy's 6 of 8 for 45, but Chris Rodriguez Jr., 8 for 43. And then Kavazi Smoke, I think that's how you say his first name. He's got 6 for 34, so 2 backs averaging 5.4 yards a carry. Hey, that logo is sick. I mean, you can see it kind of blown up here. I mean, great detail. Look at that. That thing's nasty. I'm going to have to kind of keep it big just to see the really fine details. It's pretty cool. That's going to have to go into this stream starting soon page. That'd be a great ad.
Georgia a winner. We should stay in that top spot.
All right, so here we go. Tray set, closed on the backside. Rolling out to the right towards the tray. Going to quick. Wide receiver hitch route. Gain of about 13 on a first down, Kentucky.
Starting the drive off a little different there, getting Levis on the move. That time a nice throw to the outside to Josh Ali. It's a nice little drive starter. A little bit different than before, running the ball or getting to Robinson. This time Ali starts the drive.
Texas A&M a winner over Auburn today. Arkansas beat Mississippi State. How about LSU right now? Up a touchdown over Alabama in the second quarter. Other action around the league.
Two tight end set to the left.
Two more unbeatens lose. Michigan State.
Quick wide receiver throw to the left. Tries to make a man miss, but he's going to hold him up just enough to get another teammate there for no gain. Just a quick now throw. Try to make a man miss and get yardage, but he couldn't make a miss all the way. Corner's backed off. But he's able to hold on to his leg just long enough to get some help. I like the quick throw, like trying to get it out to a guy in playmaking space.
He's part of the new breed around college.
So here we go, doubles on each side. Back is offset to the left. Now tight end will motion into a wing set.
So you're not just recruiting high schoolers, you're recruiting current guys in college.
And inside handoff, jump cut to the left, and we get a gain of about 4. This will bring up a 3rd and 6.
And that'll bring up 3rd down at about 6. 9 carries, 47 yards here in the first half. They've already run it better tonight than they did against Mississippi State, and certainly against the Georgia defense. They fell to the #1 team a couple games ago.
So we get twins left.
But it's a favorable schedule the rest of the way after tonight.
The Tennessee defense, first thing, find out where's Wandale Robinson. They got a safety on the top.
And then motions right. Levy's looking. He's going to take a shot down the field, and he's got his man for a big first down. Robinson on the catch. It's going to be a gain of about 30 and a first down.
They found the weak spot in the defense. The safety's toward the middle, and Robinson gets
wow,
to the
really
outside.
good concentration with his feet.
By Will Levis.
This is just a nice rail route up the numbers. Finds a nice little soft coverage, and he's there.
Quarterback, wide receiver on point.
Levis hitting on about 66%.
Wandale Robinson, 5 catches, 57 yards tonight. We get a quads look as we are now empty. Quick wide receiver. This is a double pass. It's not there. He's going to throw it back to the quarterback, though. Gets to the 20, to the 10, and that's where he would be brought down at about the 6. If he didn't stop, he probably could have got a lot more yards. But it's a first down, so they do a double pass. Quick wide receiver screen to the left. Tight end slips up, but they see it. But then he throws it back to the quarterback, and that was really nice. But if he makes a really good cut, it's probably a house call. Play action, rolling right. Levy's going to keep it. He's going to dive over people. Touchdown, Kentucky. Holy crap. What a play by Levis. He dove from 5 yards out. That's a big boy play. Rolls out, nothing's there. Go, go, go call. Hurdles over someone, gets clipped up, falls on his back in the end zone. Good play there. Linda says that was wild. Yeah. He gave it energy. Hey, 28 points so far. That's looking pretty good for the over.
In just over 3 minutes, and now an extra point away from tying things up.
The over was 56.5, boys and girls.
Might be reviewing the touchdown.
So they're reviewing this.
Broke the plane before
his hand does touch
the field of play. I don't think there was any doubt on that.
Like, if his forearm touches, he could be down. The question is, when his forearm touched, where was the ball? And I do think after the first shot, I was like, do we need to look at this? So let's see. Hand touches.
That's a touchdown.
Can't see that from that
angle. How
angle.
they reversed that.
Yeah.
The arm did come down first, but certainly looked like
Let's see right here.
Breaking the plane
And
with the football. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the ball
forearm.
penetrates the plane of the goal line.
The ball is
before he's
breaking the
down.
plane. It's not when the hand hits.
Out of bounds. I mean, that's
It's when the
a touchdown.
forearm hits.
That's an unbelievable
It
effort.
goes hand, forearm. By the time the forearm hits the ground, I believe that ball is across the
When
plane.
you see his teammates, you know it's a big play when all the big boys come over and give you a big hug. They missed those type of plays last week. And
here's the pylon cam.
I have not seen an angle that tells me anything different.
soaring in for the score. Look at the elevation.
Yeah, that ball, that's a touchdown. Just the tip of that nose of that ball touches the goal line. That's a touchdown.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands.
So the ruling on the field stands. Kentucky has tied this game up.
Tremendous effort by the quarterback, Will Levis. The play stands.
So Will Levis just makes an incredible effort play to get to the end zone, and he's now pulled the Wildcats even with the Vols after the extra point is good. That's going to get us to a commercial break. Tennessee Vols 14, Kentucky 14. After a big, I think it was like a 3rd and 10, 3rd and 12 maybe. They hit a shot down the field on a nice little rail route up the numbers for 31. And then that really got them jump started. So a big time answer there by the Kentucky Wildcats. 10:23 left to play in the second. The over is looking sweet. I only bet $14. Probably wish I would have bet a little bit more. But you don't get greedy. That's how it gets you caught. Shout out to the 17 in the box. Up to 14 likes, guys. Appreciate y'all very much. We did a poll. Had to think about a total of 44 votes. That poll was in favor of the Tennessee Volunteers. 75% chance to win tonight. So just a commercial break right now, guys. And then we will get back into the action.
To Madison Square Garden.
All right, so it looks like we're getting ready to get back going. As soon as this jingle will end, we will get the game audio back up for you guys, and the kickoff is on its way.
For Coach K, everything available on your ESPN app. And also a special get well wishes out to Coach Vital for a speedy recovery, Coach. And let's check in now with Kevin Connors.
All right, Beth, time for our AT&T countdown to the CFP National
So Washington up 7-0 on Oregon. And here we go. Play action, rolling right. His hooker throws to a leaking tight end flat. This one's going to be high and incomplete.
In a 14-14 game, there's your average drive time. Nearly 18
Average drive
minutes of
time.
possession for Kentucky.
6:55 for Kentucky.
For Tennessee.
37 seconds for the Vols. Inside handoff, going to bounce to the outside. Going to drive his feet. He's got a gain of about 7, but there is a flag.
Tyon Evans, the carrier, but the flag thrown behind him at the offensive line.
Holding. Offense, number 76. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
This was one of the things that had Tennessee excited coming into this game. For just the third time all year, they had their starting 5 linemen all together in a game. And you saw Spreggins with the takedown there, including the Mays brothers. Cooper at center.
So there we go, 2nd and 20
The Knoxville natives.
for the Vols. Get a king set. And a little miscommunication there. Got to roll left. His hooker is going to try to get north, and he'll pick up a gain of maybe 1. Going to bring up a 3rd and 19. A lot of talking on the sidelines of Kentucky.
Jawing back and forth.
I've talked to you about this a lot through the week, right? This is not a game for Kentucky defensively.
3rd and 21 for the Tennessee Vols. 4-4 on the year. Kentucky 6-2. Both tied at 14. What's up, Water King? Quick wide receiver screen. Got to make a man miss, and he is not going to be able to do that. A gain of about 1, and just like that, a 3 and out. And it's going to go back to Kentucky. That is the only downfall to going really fast. There is a flag. Have an awesome night and amazing stream, Coach. Water King, appreciate you coming in here. On your way out, do me one favor. Smash that thumbs up if you haven't done so just yet. Helps the stream out.
Personal foul. Tripping. Offense, number 58.
Okay, personal foul, tripping on the offense. You don't hear that one too often. Let's see.
Well, they'll go with tripping instead here on right.
Yeah, that's all the trot, but it's the roll. A little barrel roll at the end that the official called.
Took out J.J. Weaver, but the officials caught him. Steve Marlowe, our referee tonight. Ron Leatherwood, the
Block's not even
replay
really needed
official.
because if you get the ball out
The
quick,
punting unit
it's
is on. Josh Ali is back around his
an
own
afterthought.
35-yard line.
So here comes the punt. This one's going to get away.
Booming kick. Ali
It's going to be
backpedaling.
fielded
Fair catch
at the
31.
31. And that is where the Kentucky Wildcats will take over after a short commercial break. So commercial break right now, guys. So commercial break right now, guys, in this 14-14 contest between the Tennessee Vols and the Kentucky Wildcats. So after some copyright music gets done, we will add the audio back. And here we go.
He elevates. Does Ohio State move up? It was close with Nebraska.
Ball is placed at 31 of Kentucky. Inside handoff. Hard run for a gain of 1.5.
Who moves up? Notre Dame, the other top 10 team with a win today. Impressive over Navy. I think we know Georgia will stay put at the top. Another big win for the Dogs as they inch closer to 12-0. They have Tennessee.
So doubles tight for Kentucky. Looking right. In trouble. Now going to pull it and run. And makes a cut. And he'll get a gain of about 4. And this is going to bring up maybe a gain of about 5. This will bring up a 3rd and 3 for Kentucky. Will Levis didn't like what he saw on the right side and tucked it down. He got what he could get. Ends up being a really good, successful play.
Going through the progressions, window 1 closed, we go take off, get a couple yards.
9 of 11 passing, 4 rushes, 14 yards, and a touchdown for Will Levis. 2 tight ends set to the right. Receivers on each side. Looking left. In trouble. Tucks it. Runs. Hurdles over someone and gets the first down. Hey, boys, Will Levis can play. I haven't watched a whole lot of Kentucky this year, but Will Levis can play. Holy cow, he took a lick for that.
This is what Levis is showing, his eye discipline.
But boy,
his number 1 target,
what a play.
Taken away, just picked up the first down. This is a confident quarterback he's showing, much different than we saw last week at Mississippi State.
He's a track star quarterback.
Yeah, right out here, track star.
The 8-yard touchdown.
He gonna run away when I get hot.
As the Cats try and grab the lead.
And here we go. Little counter action's going to bounce to the outside 50. Gets to the 40, and that's where he'll be pushed out of bounds. Tennessee might have got away with a face mask call there, but that's a first down. So just a nice little counter action, counter bounce, and gets to the outside, and McLaurin with a good run. McLean with the run.
Out there on the passing plays, and now getting to the outside in the run game.
Big story here in this first half developing. 118 yards rushing for Kentucky, -3 on the ground for Tennessee.
That is not good for Tennessee to only have -3 rushing. Play action, looking for a shot, not there. Levis going to pull it down and run to the right, and he'll get a gain of about 3. Alabama now on the board, tying LSU. That score is now 7-7.
And this is what you're used to seeing from Kentucky's new offense of 2021. They want to get the ball down the field. Tennessee was all over it. Safeties deep, and Levis, instead of forcing it, just picks up a couple yards.
And Stoops is furious about something. He's
pissed.
the officials.
2 tight ends set to the right, doubles to the left.
2nd down and 7.
Inside handoff, and he will get tackled down for just a gain of 1, and this will bring up about a 3rd and 6.
On the carry. Tennessee gets Simmons back up front defensively. That's big for them. 3rd down and 6 coming up. They are 5 of 6. Converted
Right now on this drive, 6 plays, 32 yards, and another 3:25 off the clock. Twins left, doubles right. Now the tight end's going to motion to the left, making a trip set. Will Levis, 3rd and 6. Snaps, 3-step drop, looking left. Will fire to the middle of the field. He's got his man on an in-breaking route for a 1st down. Magwood will pick up a gain of about 15, and it's 1st down Wildcats.
And that'll move the chains.
I can't tell you how many times I've seen that route on Sunday by the Los Angeles Rams.
Got a nice simple hitch, a post over top, and then the in-breaking hunt route coming in a nice little cushion there. Gets a big 1st down.
Robinson, and there's the in cut right behind for the 1st down.
That's the offensive coordinator, Liam Cohen, former quarterback coach in L.A. Mark Stoops wanted to change things up offensively.
There we go. Counter to the right. In trouble. Bounces to the outside. Now cuts north. And he will fight his way for a nice 3. Could have been tackled for a loss. Somehow finds a way for 3. Rodriguez Jr. having a good night. Looks like we're going to get an injury timeout.
There you go. That's a fired up offensive coordinator, Liam Cohen. He wanted to get back to some consistency. And that's what you're getting so far in this game by this Kentucky offense.
Looks like might be cramping here for Caleb Tremblay. Under 5 to go in the half.
So Tennessee ball with cramps. That will get us to a commercial break. Kentucky driving, trying to take the lead for the 1st time tonight. Linda says, so are 13 people here sleeping, shy, antisocial? You know, Linda, kind of, a little bit. The chat has slowed down. The chat has slowed down quite a bit. Thought we were in for a stream here, Linda. As soon as we popped in here, this thing, you know, soared to 38 people. I'm thinking, hey, this is going to be a stream, and it is, it's died down a little bit. What's bad about college football is there's a lot of freaking scam channels out there that actually show the game. I don't know why YouTube does not hurt them on that crap. Only 18 likes so far. We can do better, folks. Appreciate that, Linda. All right, so it looks like we're getting back going, guys.
Good one here in Lexington in a tie game. Kentucky on the move. A reminder, you can kick off your week.
All right, so here we go.
Eastern.
2nd and 7 for the Wildcats inside the red zone. Looking left. Tried to do a screen, and this one tipped up and could have been picked off, but it will be incomplete. Tried to force a quick little tunnel screen there.
That's a terrific read by Theo Jackson.
That one was not looking like it was going to work out.
Because he saw it and just took off. Just watch 26, Theo Jackson. He sees Wandale Robinson. He's all over. He should have intercepted that pass. He believed it and made a great play.
So 3rd and 7. Tennessee would like to get a stop here and force a field goal kicker who's already missed one from 50.
Look at 6 of 7 on 3rd down.
Trips left, single receiver to the right.
They're looking at another one.
Take snap, looks left, going to be QB draw. He's got some blocks. He's going to get the first down. He's going to get to the 4 and will be brought down to the 2-yard line. Well-designed play there.
This one's all on the
Run
offensive
people
line.
off on streaks. Have the back lead on a draw. I love QB draw.
And he's just picking linebackers off.
What's up, CD Lance? Says how much you want to bet if Purdue was ranked, Michigan State would have won. Might have caught him sleeping there, CD Lance. Might have caught him sleeping. So, 1st and goal for Kentucky now, let's say at the 3-yard line. Heavy set. Extra lineman, 2 tight end set. Play action, now rolling right. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the Wildcats have regained the lead, or have taken the lead for the first time tonight. LSU and Bama 7-7, almost halftime. That's an interesting score there. Nice little play action, looking like a split zone, and then he just slips up the field for the flat, and Riggs for the touchdown.
That's an easy throw for Levis. And the touchdown for the Wildcats.
First lead for Kentucky. Ruffalo on for the PAT as they go 11 plays, 68 yards in 5.5 minutes.
And this kick is up. This kick is good, and there is a flag. So we'll have to see what's going on here.
For 50 minutes. Nearly 25 minutes.
Are they
They've
doing
been out
11
there already
playoff
in
or
the
4?
first
Because I
half.
heard they were doing it. They're doing 4, but it is
Penalty
under
is against
consideration
Tennessee.
to advance it to a 12-team playoff, I believe. And it's probably going to happen soon, but it's not this year.
41 plays already for Kentucky.
Defense, 12 players on the field.
12 players on the field for Tennessee. That's declined. So Kentucky
And it's
gets the
26
extra point.
carries for 138 yards rushing. Here
So
in
it
the
is
first half.
21-14 right now.
3 yards rushing for a Tennessee offense.
21-14.
That averages 226 per game.
21-14, Kentucky with the lead. Time of possession, Kentucky 23, Tennessee 255.
And if you're a defender on this Tennessee
That
football team,
is the issue
you're
with
looking at
very
your head
high
coach saying,
up-tempo
"We need a
offenses.
break.
But
We need a blow."
the good thing about
Go over to
high
your
up-tempo
quarterback, give the
offense, they
hooker.
can come
You
back
got to find the
really
captains on that
fast.
defense. Go over to hooker. Hey, we need to
But
try.
what's surprising
You gotta
tonight
give us a
is,
little bit of time.
I
Just
believe
let us get
Tennessee
our
has
breath.
negative
That's the
3
give and
yards
take rather
rushing.
than
That
up-tempo
is
offense, because, hey, you can look
surprising.
at the scoreboard and say,
Because
we
even
got
though they are
14
fast
points
and
on
they
only
like to throw the
11
ball down
plays,
the
so we
field,
know we can
Tennessee
strike
still
quickly.
wants to
But what
run
does
the
fourth
football.
quarter look like
Everything else kind
in
of
this
goes
type of
off the run.
situation? Always fun to talk to the
Pro
defensive
playoff
coaches
team
on
would
an
be fine with
up-tempo
me. I would
offensive
rather
team.
see 6 or 8.
Yeah,
I
he
think
needs to
12 is a
try
little
something. I know
much.
that's what Coach Banks
I'd rather
is
see
telling
6
his
or
guys.
8.
Hey, we can't worry about what the offense is doing. We got to make some
Kickoff
stops.
on its way. This one's going to get, it's going to be fielded at the 2. He's going to bring it out to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets a grease and will finally be brought down at the 34.
All right,
There is a
Beth, you're right.
flag on that return, by the way, but there is a studio update as they are showing Bama's tying score.
This die deep.
And Oregon with a safety. So that score is now 9, Washington 9, 4th ranked Oregon 3.
Horse collar tackle, kicking team.
So we're going to get a horse collar tackle on Kentucky, so tack an extra 15. That's going to be a
15-yard
nice little advancement there for the Tennessee
so just
Vols.
when the Pac-12 is thinking, man, we got a chance. We got Oregon in the top 4, and already the Ducks in trouble against Washington.
Yeah.
I didn't see the penalty there.
Yeah, I'm looking for the penalty as well. He's just holding on to the lower part of the jersey, not in the horse collar area. Right above that nameplate. I did not see that. And there's Coach Stoops has been giving the officials an earful all game long. And rightfully so on that last call.
He's showing that saltiness on the sideline.
Inside handoff, going to get a
His
gain
offense
of
has been
about
playing
9.
with after back-to-back losses. Tyon Evans with the run. And a gain of 9.
Quick wide receiver screen, and he's going to be met right at the first down marker. I think he's going to get enough for the first down, but a big-time play there by the corner by Kentucky. It is enough for the first down.
Saw the play, just
and
triggered.
there's an injured Tennessee
field.
ball, number 8.
Boy, and it's another Tennessee injury. It's the starting tailback, Tyon Evans.
Tyon Evans hurt.
This is a huge injury because I expected this Tennessee offense to really feature him today. He's one of my impact players for a reason, because healthy, you want to get him going and hopefully open up the big plays on the outside. Well, the outside big plays have been there, but they haven't been able to establish the rushing attack today.
Out of Hartsville, South Carolina. How about a check with Dawn down on the sideline?
Yeah, you guys are talking about it. Remember, offensive coordinator Alex Golish pointed out how important it is to have some success on the ground offensively, because if you don't, you're asking your defense to be out there for 40 minutes, and he said that's not fair. He said that Alabama loss showed him how key it is to make sure they're playing complementary football. It's a fine line there, obviously, but you got to make sure that you still score, give your defense a breather, and the easiest way to do that is run the football. So not good seeing your starting running back go down either.
That's what they're talking about upstairs in the booth right now. Okay, how do we have to adjust things without Evans, at least for a play here?
Well, they want to continue to at least get a drive, and it's something that has to be talked about too. Hey, we got to give our defense a break. Just give them one drive, whether we get 2-3 minutes. Why not even take
CD
this
Lamb
into
says
a
Bama equals overrated. They've had some struggles this year. Not your typical Bama, I don't think.
First and 10, 3.5 minutes.
So there we go, first and 10. ISO run play here, but we're going to get a stoppage of play.
And the penalty against Tennessee.
Looks like false start. Maybe. I don't know. Could be encroachment.
Third on the Volunteers.
It is false start. What's up, Keyshawn McKenzie? Says, come on, Tennessee. Welcome to the stream, Keyshawn.
First down.
4 guys, right? Carvin, Spraggins, and Cave Mays on the move.
So first and 15, you get a tight end wing to the left, fakes the pitch, quarterback counter to the right, and it's going to be met outside for just a gain of a couple.
Jones is there.
Need them to cover first half. What's the first half? Sean, that had to be like a pick 'em.
Got 4 yards back.
It ended up being just overall -1 for Tennessee at
Cooper Mays,
kickoff.
the center,
I've
slow
got
to
the
get
over at 56.5, Keyshawn. So my over not looking too bad right now. Twins right. Back is offset right. We got doubles left.
Second and 11.
Play action, looking, in trouble, double clutch, and Hendon Hooker will go down for a sack. They get to Hooker there. Good coverage down the field. Hooker holds on to this one a little bit too long, and they bring the blitz, and they get home.
Waits for it to open up, and he hits it.
Oh, so just one half spread?
Right through and untouched to the quarterback.
So now this is going to be 3rd and long, but Tennessee has made some big plays in this game. They're 1 for 2 on 3rd down. Trips left. Terrible camera angle. Quick wide receiver screen. Tunnel. He's going to get inside of it. He's going to get a north cut. Going to be about 5 yards short. I said pick. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, it said pick. It's a pick 'em. So when it's just a pick 'em, it basically means they're both even. So when it's a pick 'em, you're just picking who wins that half. So if Tennessee's up at half, you win the bet. If Kentucky's up by half, you win the bet. You don't give any points. You don't give any points in that bet. So it's not like it's Kentucky or it's Tennessee -3, or you get +3. It's just No one gets points. No one
21-14,
takes
Kentucky
points, and it's
lead.
just who leads at the half. So pick'ems are just
Let's
toss-up
check into the
games.
studio with Kevin.
Tennessee
And
was a
Beth coming up
plus.
on the DirecTV stream.
Tennessee was a +5 when the line opened. They have marched before the opening kickoff. It came all the way down to Tennessee -1. So Tennessee ended up being a favorite. So it pretty well became a pick'em game. Whenever you see a -1 spread, that's pretty well a pick'em. Up to 19 likes, guys. Appreciate that very much. Let's try to get this thing up to 25 likes before halftime, as we've got 1:50 left to go. I think we're going to be in for a really good game. So as always, stay tuned. Stick with us for the second half.
Gibson just hit the deck as he was walking back to the line of scrimmage. But here we go, 4th and 4. Tennessee.
There we go, 4th and 4. Tennessee's going to go for it. Ball is on the 36-yard line of Kentucky. Hyatt motions left to right, looking right. Fires to Hyatt. This one's going to be too high, incomplete, but they're going to call a pass interference. We'll have to see the replay. He might have got a hand in there on his backside. This is going to be an automatic first down.
You're exactly right, Beth. He read it. He saw it.
My college team is Vanderbilt, so we're not that good, CeeDee Lamb. I also root for Texas Longhorns. NFL team is Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans. Got the Oilers helmet right here. Can't really see it because my boom.
They're going to go to
But
Vegas Jones.
I refurbished that helmet
just a
to
tad
an
too
Oilers.
early. He read
And
it.
I've
He
got a
was
helmet
there.
back here. That's Titans helmet right there. Yeah, Titans fans.
And,
So an automatic first down
for Tennessee.
for Tennessee. Right?
Keeping the drive alive.
Yeah. 1st and 10. Trips right, fakes the screen, looking for a Fox. Steps up. Going to make a couple people miss. Hooker's off to the races. Still making people miss, and he's going to get a gain of about 15. Could have been a lot more, but Hooker not going down.
He goes for 15.
I thought he had an opportunity to run even earlier in the down. I think right now, he saw the play fake. It was covered. Take off and go.
Here we go. Hooker tight end. Hot for the touchdown. Volunteers.
The tight end, Jacob Warren, right up the seam.
Any favorites for tomorrow NFL games? I'm out in Vegas. Let's get this money. Hey, I'm going to be betting on a lot of games, Keyshawn, but I have not looked at them yet. I have not looked at them. What's up, Wicked T? Says, sup, Coach? Welcome to the Coach Play, Wicked T. Appreciate you for joining.
Again, the play action.
So just a tight end hot route there. Nice, good play action. Put it over top, and just like that, the Vols have answered back. That's a big-time answer. Linda says, we got a game, folks. Yeah, absolutely.
In the red zone.
Absolutely. Keyshawn says, let's go. So here's the issue, Keyshawn.
Extra is good.
You said you took the Vols halftime pick'em. If this thing ends in a tie, if you didn't give up any points or take any points, this bet is going to end up being a push for you. So you should get your money back. Yeah, I have yet to look at the pros. I'll probably do that tonight. Maybe I do it at halftime a little bit.
They developed the rhythm, but they also gave that defense some much-needed rest. So that feels like that score of 7 points is a lot more for this football team. It's a job well done.
Shout out to the 15 in the box. We're at 23 likes, guys. 2 more likes away from 25. If you haven't smashed that thumbs up, do it. It warmed my heart up. That helps out the stream. Share it out to your social medias. Get a lot of people in the chat conversating about this game. And then, as always, guys, if you haven't yet, subscribe to the Coach Plays. Join the team. We do tons of live streams like this for sporting events. We also do sporting news. I'm getting into a new series where we break down the film. Getting into that. I enjoy doing that as I'm a high school football coach. I enjoy breaking down film. And then also, we're a Guys channel, so we do a little bit of editing on this channel. Keyshawn says 15 for 2,700.
With 1:14 to play in the half.
What's 15? Oh, that's fine. It's on an 18 parlay. Okay, I like that, Keyshawn. 15 for 2,700. That sounds legit. This one's kicked off, and it goes in and out of the end zone. So Kentucky's going to have a minute 14 left to play in the first half. It'll be interesting to see if they try to push it down the field, or do they go half up tied 21-21. So, 42 total points. I took the over of 46.5. We're looking great. Wish I would have put more, but I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Only reason I was a little worried about Kentucky slowing the pace down.
Time as they do receive the second half kickoff.
So here we go. Pro left, Twins right. Kentucky will get the ball in the second half first, so if they can score here. Inside handoff, good north cut. Going to find a gain of 10. They're going to say 9.5, so no first down, but Smoke is going to stay down for an injury.
Appears to have a lower leg injury after that run.
Cole says, "Gold, Tennessee beat the Wildcats." Vozzy Smoke, injured on that play, shaken up, going to try to hobble off.
Hopefully he's okay. He's walking.
Oh, Walter Nolan
field, and that would be a
committed to
big blow
Texas
to
A&M.
Kentucky offense.
Wow, the #1 recruit in the nation. He is from the University of Tennessee. I know the
the
Vols
side
recruiting
here.
him big. Walter Nolan committing to Texas A&M.
On this 27th
Wow.
rush of the
That
first
is Texas
half
A&M's
for
first
Kentucky,
#1
and gets
ranked
that
commitment
leg
under
caught
Jimbo
underneath
Fisher.
him. Caleb Tremblay with the takedown. This will be the 43rd
So here we
play
go,
of the
trips
first
right.
half for the Wildcats.
Quick wide receiver screen to the right. He's going to get the first down, gets to the 40, will run out of bounds at 41. That will stop the clock. So 21-21 game, guys. We've got a really good one. Want to remind everybody we'll take a quick halftime break. Everybody stay tuned. This is going to be a really good game. And I think we're going to be in for a nail-biter. Probably a fourth-quarter game. Could be a last possession game the way this one's going.
Still a 7 points to end this half.
Matt Ruffalo, by the way, has
We are at 23 likes. 2 likes away from 25 if you have to smash that thumbs up. Smash it. Twin stack to the right. Play action. Rolls right. Going to throw it. Just out of bounds. There's not a whole lot there. 2nd and 10. Live to see another down. Linda says 18 in the chat. Hit that like button. JC66 says, overlooking good. Appreciate the advice, JC66. He said, hey,
they still have 2 timeouts.
put a little bit of money on the over.
Anywhere on the field.
I like it.
So you got to cover grass. Get a little deeper in your drop.
Should have put more on the over.
The wide receivers in front of you.
But we're not going to be greedy.
By the way,
we're not going to be greedy.
The medical tent. He's trying to walk it off on the Kentucky sideline.
2nd and 10. Gosh, their camera angle sucks. It's way too far zoomed in. Looking left, quick little hitch route to the tight end. He's going to get a gain of about 14 for a first down. Clock will stop momentarily, 45 seconds. Kentucky still has 2 timeouts left. Looks right, quick, throw, hitch, and he's not going to get out of bounds. This clock will continue to run after a gain of about 5. 33 seconds and ticking, and they're going to call a timeout with 32 seconds.
And the second timeout called by Kentucky.
Shout out to Chase T66, a member gang, as he's got that Tennessee Titan dagger beside his name. As we get a stoppage of play, go ahead and shout out our members again. Big shout out to Wheel Sports World Hall of Fame member. Big shout out to Wheel Sports World.
So
Carver family,
with
Troxel Sports Stream, Beantown Breakdown, Gridiron Blitz, Chase T66, James Peach, State Flat, and Asia Roberson, our newest member. Thank you very much.
Kentucky, but 20-21 on the scoreboard.
Yeah, what would you expect in a rivalry game, right? You know, both teams, the fan bases, it's been back and forth. The early explosion by Tennessee, but it's been Kentucky's
just a commercial break right now, guys.
Going, the run game going. A much different Will Levis than we saw a week ago. I wouldn't expect anything different between these two teams.
If stadium
right?
music ever pops in for copyright music, I'll be pissed. I'm going to pause the audio momentarily. Just that stadium music was pretty loud. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 4. Twins right, pro left. We get a stoppage of play. Actually, it was an empty formation. Tennessee calls timeout. not liking ESPN's coverage right now.
30-second time.
Their sideline view is so zoomed in. I can't even tell if it's trips one way or the other.
Basketball this week, and this is a 2-for-1 possession.
It's terrible
For Kentucky. They receive the ball to
Well, I
start
wish
the
I could
second
get
half.
some hands
So
on
any
all
points here is a plus.
college football.
So you want
I
to
love to
attack
watch
the end zone
Tennessee's
if possible. And this could be that down and distance.
I'm a
Second and
Tennessee
4.
hater.
Take a shot,
But
try
I
to
do
get
enjoy
this
watching
Tennessee
their
defense
watching their
off guard.
offense. Not gonna
And then
lie.
have a third down opportunity, but with that one timeout still left in your back pocket, and then the ability to stop the ball with the chains moving. There's plenty of time. 32
Did
seconds
you
is
make
a lot
that
of
Amazon
time.
order, Coach?
No
I
panic,
have not.
no rush for the Kentucky offense.
I have
and then
not.
defensively for Tennessee, you're preaching,
I know,
hey,
I'm sorry.
keep
I know
things
you're
in front
disappointed.
and tackle in bounds.
Second and
Like
4,
previous
32
play.
seconds left to go. Kentucky, one timeout left. The ball is placed at the 39 of Kentucky. Throw left, twins stack to the right. Motion from right to left. Fakes the little pop pass. Looking down the field, going to fire down the seam route. Oh, and that should have been intercepted. Overthrew his seam route. And this goes right to the Tennessee safety, and he drops it. He dropped it.
And he found the orange jersey instead.
Well, he found the wrong guy, Will Levis.
Will Levis, if he puts this more on a rope, he's got a guy. I think that was the Tennessee's corner who came over top. Can't see his last name.
By Burrell, who just drops him for sure.
Burrell,
interception.
Yeah, he
But
dropped it.
Cummings, the tight end, a little drag across the field, was wide open. But Levis locked
He
in.
just dropped it. Third and 4.
Kicked off.
Trips to the left, single receiver is condensed to the right. Back is now going to step up in a king set. Watch for a QB run, maybe. Stepping up. Fires down the middle of the field. He's got his man. Incomplete, though. Couldn't hold on to it. This will bring up a 4th and 4. This would be a long field goal attempt. I almost think you go for this here.
On 4th down.
Yeah, it's a decision time. Because, you're like you mentioned,
I think you go for
too
it.
far out for a field goal, and you don't want to punt it away. So they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
I mean,
I like that
punting
crowd
is not a bad option
combination.
either,
Again,
though.
same thing. Locate Wandale
If they don't
Robinson.
get this, Tennessee's in a short
Tennessee
field, quick
defense.
offense, one timeout.
Two
They
eyes,
could steal
2 sets
a
of
field goal.
eyes on number 1 in the slot.
So 4th and 4 for Kentucky. Snaps it, looks left, quick throw, out route. He dropped it. This is going to be Tennessee's ball with 17 with a short field. Had a quick little out route. Would have been a first down, but he dropped it. But that's the thing, if you punt the ball,
Well, that's the guy who
you
they're going
can
for.
almost
You do
guarantee
Robinson in
that
the
you
slot.
go to
That's a big
halftime
key. He's the
tied
guy they were
at
going to. He
21.
just couldn't hold on to
Now,
the football.
Tennessee with 16 seconds
Theo
left.
Jackson did it
That's
right
almost
there in
like
coverage.
16 plays
But again,
for Tennessee at this rate.
If I
They
was
could
Tim
do.
Banks, the defensive coordinator, I'm keeping a couple of sets of eyes on Robinson and that gotta have it
So
situation.
we'll see if that
Probably could've
decision
stolen
comes
one
back
there.
to bite
So now it
Kentucky
turns to Tennessee,
in the
who's
butt.
got a timeout. 16 seconds left. Hendon
you
Hooker
knew-
already with 3 touchdown
that's tough.
passes in this first half. The season long for
So the
their
ball is
kicker,
at
Chase
Kentucky's
McGrath, is a
39.
48-yarder.
Right now, Kentucky with a
And they'll
3-man
go 4
front, make it
wides.
now a 4. No, he now walks back. 3-man front, make it a 4 on the outside. They bring 4-man pressure. Hooker steps up, throws a deep out, got his man, and will get out of bounds. That's a gain of about 8, but it took
Clock stops with
6
10
seconds off the clock.
Still have the one timeout left. And this time, you can utilize the entire field. You can go take the seam. You can take in between the hashes. That's what you should be going.
Quick looking left, now looks right. Hooker fires, got his man to the 40. He gets out of bounds, 6 seconds left, and just like that, we're close to field goal range.
Well, I think you got to kick the field goal here. 5 seconds left.
5
Not enough
seconds.
time, I believe.
Can they throw a
to run
quick
another play.
throw in and out of bounds?
Kick the field goal, go for it.
Ball is at the 40. They're going to call a play. Snap. Look. Double clutches. Now we'll throw. 2 seconds. He's got a first down. It's a gain of 12. That's what I'm talking about.
Efficiency. I'll give you that. Efficiency.
Kentucky should have punted the ball.
That's 3
Kentucky
seconds
should have punted the
from
ball.
snap to
Tennessee with a
finish.
chance.
A
This is
terrific
really
job
good for
by
you,
Hooker.
Keyshawn, with a
All
chance
the
to
way to
take
the
the lead at
outside.
halftime. That would be
And that's
10
Tillman
unanswered points by the
grabbing ball in his
Vols,
shoelaces
and really 3
getting out of bounds.
35
that
yards
was
in
donated
14
by
seconds to
Kentucky.
set up this opportunity.
43-yard field goal
Chase
attempt from
McGrath
right
with
hash.
43 and the lead into
to end the half. Snap, set, kick is on its way, and that kick is good. The Tennessee Vols will take the lead at halftime. A very controversial decision there by Kentucky to go for him 4th and 4 at the 39, knowing you were going to give them 20 seconds. And a couple quick plays could get them a first down, could get them in field goal range. It backfires on Kentucky. They should have punted the ball and said, you know what, we couldn't get the first down in 3 downs. Punt the football. Let's go in at half. All tied up 21. We get the ball to open up second half. Kentucky decides not to do that. They get burned for it. Tennessee, 10 unanswered points to end the half, has the lead. Guys, we are going to take a halftime break. Do not go anywhere. This is going to be a heck of a game. Going to be a heck of a game. We're up to 23 likes, guys. Stay tuned. Hit those thumbs up. Share it out. Let people know. Come in here in the chat. Hang out with us as we're going to react to every play in this game. I will be back for the second half. All right, guys, we are back getting ready for the second half. Let's go ahead and go over these box scores real quick. So, Tennessee started off, 5 for 5 passing for 190 yards and 2 touchdowns. They really started out strong. Hendon Hooker, 11 of 13 for 261, 3 touchdowns, 0 picks. Leading rusher right now is Hendon Hooker at 5 carries for 11 yards. There is not one other player who has more than 1 carry. So that is that's kind of impressive right there. Definitely, it's not a one-back type of team. They are giving it all over the place. Receiving, Velus Jones for 3 catches, 88 yards, and a touchdown. Javonte Payton, 2 catches, 78 yards, and a touchdown. Cedric Tillman, 4 catches, 36. Jacob Warren, 1 catch, 18 yards, and a touchdown. For Kentucky, it's been the ground game. Will Levis is 14 of 21 for 136, a touchdown, 0 picks. Chris Rodriguez Jr. has 12 carries for 53 yards, 4.4 average. Then you got Will Levis, 7 carries for 35. And then Kavasi, however you say his first name, Smoke, 7 carries for 43 and a touchdown. Will Levis also has a touchdown on the ground. He had an incredible play, just hurdling someone to get in the end zone. Receiving, Wan'Dale Robinson, 6 catches for 64 yards. Then you have Josh Ali, 3 for 30, and Justin Rigg, 3 for 20. The biggest takeaway in the first half, to be honest, is Kentucky's decision to go for it on 4th and 4 at Tennessee's 39 with about 20 seconds left to go. And if they would have punted, you can't never guarantee it, but the chances of Tennessee scoring would have been very slim. 50, 60 yards to go in 16 seconds is not very highly likely. But they decide to go for it. They do not get it. The receiver drops it. Would have been a first down, but it was a tough out route to catch. Tennessee gets the ball with 16 seconds. He's able to drive down the field, get it in field goal range at about the 43, and they end up kicking a field goal that puts Tennessee up 24-21. So that's where we're at. I think that was a questionable call. I think Kentucky should have just liked where they were at in a 21-21 game. They get the ball to start the second half. They should have just went to halftime at that. They had 3 downs to get the first down. They didn't do it. They should have punted and played for the second half. But that's where we are as we get ready for this third quarter. Kentucky receiving the second half kickoff. I think we're in for a good one. Shout out to the 26 in the box. If you haven't yet, I don't know what you're waiting for, but if you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up. Helps the stream get going, helps it gets out there to a lot of people. Share it out to your social medias, get a lot of people in the chat as we are reacting to every play in this game. And if you've yet to subscribe to the Coach Plays, join that team and subscribe. And so here we go, second and kickoff is on its way.
For Tennessee out there way too long.
They did what they wanted, able to control the clock with the run game, but for Tennessee, they had 2 touchdown passes of over 70 yards. Such an entertaining offense to watch. Both quarterbacks doing exactly what they want to do.
Yeah, when you look at Hendon Hooker, what he's been able to do is get the ball to his playmakers early on. You saw it. You get it to Payton. You get it to Velus Jones. You find a mismatch.
Carver family in the house says, hope everyone's having a great night. Appreciate that, Carver family. You watch the Ivy League football? Yeah, a little bit, CeeDee Lamb. Not, when I have some chance and if it's a good game on, I'll watch it for sure. Got a former player at our high school who plays for Princeton, so he's a good football player. Great football player. Quick little spacing route here. Good for a gain of 11 or 12 and a first down. Josh Ali on the reception. Watching you on my phone, NASCAR on the big screen, and waiting for the main event at UFC 268. Let's go. I'll be watching that UFC match also. Maybe I can't wait for that one. Maybe we'll do some UFC streams. The biggest thing about that, I don't know if I can get away with doing the audio because it's pay-per-view. That's the only hiccup there. Here we go, split zone action.
Up the middle and slammed
And he's
down
going to get a
the
gain of
turf
maybe
by
one.
Jaquan Blakely as we send it down to the field and Don Davenport.
Well, but that similar conversation from both Kentucky head coach Mark Stoops and Tennessee head coach Josh Heupel. They were not happy with how their team has tackled in that first half. For Tennessee specifically, Josh Heupel pointed out they were out of their gaps, missed tackles. That's why they couldn't get off the field. And he said offensively, we've got to help them out too, and we've got to do that with the run game. Now, meanwhile, Mark Stoops said, yeah, we've held on to the ball for a long time, but if we can't stop Tennessee and match scores, that's not going to matter.
Trey said to the left. Quick outside receiver hitch.
Shoved out of bounds.
Needed 10. Going to get a gain of maybe 8. And this will bring up a third down.
35-yard drive in 16 seconds after a fourth down stop to set up the go-ahead field goal at the end of the second quarter.
Right. They always say work smarter, not harder. The Tennessee offense, they seem to work smarter. They get things done quickly, efficiently. And yet, you look at the Kentucky offense, they had to work a little bit harder. They had a sustained drive, convert on third downs. Can they get some big plays in the second half?
Yeah, I agree, Linda. I don't think I can get away with the audio being on simply because of a pay-per-view. Rolling out is Levis. He's going to keep it. He's going to hurdle, and he's going to get the first down.
He's got the first down. Aaron Beasley got him around the ankles. And a little chit-chat going on.
I like the little run-pass option here. He's got 3 levels of a route. Get to the outside, he can throw it to Smoke. He had a deep over route that was developing, but if you don't, both of those are taken away, you go get it yourself. Nice job, Will Levis.
1 rushing, 1 passing touchdown.
Okay, Linda, I'll ask Troxel. Play action, quick wide receiver screen to the outside. He'll get a gain of about 2.
That's his 7th catch and a
There's a flag. We're going to get a holding
after he
call.
stepped out of bounds, gains
Yikes.
3 there.
Holding. Offense number 6. 10-yard penalty. First down.
That was Ali blocking on the perimeter.
Just got to let him go. At
Ali.
some point, just got to let go.
Man, it's not a whole lot there. That's some
Ali
BS.
holding on right there in
The
front of
only
the
issue,
official.
he's got his hands outside. When your hands get away from you, you
You
can end up getting some calls. But I don't see holding there. I just don't. That's tough. And that will bring them back to now at 1st and 17.
How they're brought up in the Tennessee program.
This is going to be an encroachment on Tennessee as the hard count get them. So they're going to get some of that back, and this will bring up a 1st and 12 now.
Tennessee games since 1977. We're talking Star Wars. We're talking Reggie Jackson. We're talking a long, long time ago when Art Still was out there playing D, the All-American for the Cats.
Why are we having a conference call
Now
about
we have a
this?
little chit-chat. Is this a false start or offsides?
If they call false start, this
They
is
get 5
terrible.
yards back to Kentucky.
I do not. Offsides on the defense.
In the neutral zone with contact. First down.
That's a Murray Thomas. Dawn?
Hey, you guys are talking about this rivalry, gritty, dogfight, tension, lots of bad blood, who brings the extra fire. Just a couple of the phrases I heard from players from both teams this week to describe it. Both sides said we expect a 4-quarter dogfight. Who's the most physical
Now
team?
1st and 12 for Kentucky. Ball is at the 46 of Kentucky. Hard count doesn't get them to jump this time. Tight end wing to the right. Under center. Levis. Split zone action. Inside handoff. Gets a nice cut. That was Smoke. He's going to pick up half of it, and this will be about a 2nd and 6.
Oh, I sure do. You should have heard it this week. I tell you what. Leading into this one, there was a whole lot of talk. We actually had a Kentucky student call in and ask which Tennessee jersey he needed to wear in the student section because he grew up a Tennessee fan. But you see that often. It's just back and forth. I'm trying to spot the guy, but there's a couple of Tennessee jerseys
Tennessee
in the
has
Kentucky
won
student
17 in
section.
the last
That's how deep
19
this
in
rivalry
Lexington.
goes.
First
Kids
meeting
that
in Lexington
grew
with
up Tennessee
ranked
fans go to Kentucky and vice versa.
And quite a while.
Even though they lost to Alabama,
Twins stacked on each side. Looking, still looking left. He's going to fire down the field. He's got his man, and the catch will be made at the 19, making the 21.
Levis beats
if Levis throws this ball a little bit sooner, he might be able to make a catch and make a play, but he throws it a little late. Robinson does a good job of getting his back to the defender and going up and make the play. Ball first down at the 21 of Tennessee. Play action, rolls right, in trouble, checks it down to the tight end, makes a man miss. 20, 15, 10, and will be brought down at about the 7-yard line, and that is another first down, Wildcats.
And look at Kentucky showing their kind of carbon copy of the Tennessee offense, right? They're going hurry up, speeding things up, and it's now catching that Tennessee defense off guard a little bit. We know the amount of plays that they had in the first half.
Bama apparently found their legs against LSU, 20-7. That is not shocking. So here we go, 2 tight ends set to the left, twins left. Back is offset left. Inside, handoff, fighting for yardage. Still fighting for yardage, and will squeeze through to get to the 1-yard line. It will be 2nd and goal at the 1.
Jeremy Banks had him, and then he scored it away.
This is not the same Chris Rodriguez I saw last week. I watched that tape of the Mississippi State game. He didn't run the football the way he's running it today. He's a much angry runner today.
Inside handoff, Levis will keep it, and Levis, does he get into the end zone? He does. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Touchdown, Kentucky.
You say offsides defense, they're going to overturn that. And the extra point, so we were a little bit behind. The extra point is good. Kentucky has regained the lead. Now 28-24 with 9:56 left to go in the third quarter. Will Levis now 19 of 26 for 199 and a touchdown. Chris Rodriguez Jr. 14 carries for 59 yards, 4.2 average. Will Levis now 9 carries, 40 yards, and now 2 rushing touchdowns. So the over has hit, folks. The over has hit. Let's go. I'll say it again. Probably should have put more on it. Probably should have put more on it. But hey, remember, we're not going to be greedy. We are not going to be greedy. So just on a commercial break right now, we will see what adjustments are made for the Tennessee Vols on offense. They've got to find a way to get that run game going. If they do, then things get a lot more difficult for the Kentucky Wildcats. On the other hand, let's see what Kentucky can do as far as adjustments to not give up so many chunk plays. Appreciate the number change, guys. We are at 3,160 subscribers. Make that 164 subscribers. Great growth tonight, so I appreciate y'all very much. As we are trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of 2021. We will have a giveaway. That'll be really fun to have.
Committee's attention, go to ESPN.com/Taco Bell to see how your school can compete. The turnout here, sold out at Kroger Field. The students on hand. They've just witnessed the third lead change of the night. And a short kick, they'll stay away from
They field this one at the 19, gets to 25, gets cut 30, 40, in trouble, and he will be brought down at the 50, almost a house call. That was a very short kick.
And that'll set up the Vols with
Linda
a
says,
32
wahoo!
return on the
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, short kick backfired. You get the short kick, and you remember you have to now adjust your coverage. So everyone needs to converge on that side, but you got too many cats on the outside of the numbers. 5 guys outside the numbers, the rest on the inside. That's a big pickup. A nice adjustment there for Tennessee.
So their big pass plays got them through the first half. Will they look to try and run it more? They average over 200 a game. They only had
So here we go, spreading out the formation. Only one backer in the box for Kentucky. Quick wide receiver screen outside, gets to the 50, gets to the 45. Be pushed out of bounds at about the 43, maybe the 44. Gain of about 6.
Evans can return. He got nicked.
Hendon Hooker, Tennessee going to go fast here. Twins right. Play action, looking right. Double clutches, will now throw to the check down comeback route. Bayless Jones Jr. And that's first down, a gain of about 8.
They would establish the run. And you mentioned no Tyen Evans. They've only got 18 yards rushing so far, so this may be a game that's just on the shoulders of Hendon Hooker.
Yeah, they just say,
inside handoff, good jump cut to the right, 30. Makes a man miss, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Vols. And just like that, in about 3 plays, the Vols have regained the lead. 37-yard rushing touchdown by Jabari Small. And the Vols are back on top.
On the right side by Javonte Spraggins.
And that is the run game that Tennessee Vols have been looking for.
The guard pulled, the tackle comes down and just sealed that.
And that is why, even though the up-tempo offense can hurt you in a lot of ways as far as your defense staying out on the field, you're never out of any game. And now, I mean, you can see 31. That is a 3-play drive, 49 yards, less than a minute. So the Vols regain the lead, 31-28. Whenever they're scoring so fast now that the scoreboard is behind. $26 likes. Keep them coming, Linda says. Appreciate that, Linda. As we are just on a commercial break, so Kentucky now put in a situation where they're going to have to answer again. I would say Kentucky did not want to get in a shootout. And Tennessee by far, they do not mind being in a shootout. So Kentucky struggling with this Tennessee offense. And that was to be expected. So now you look at the box scores. Hendon Hooker, 13-15 for 273, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. And Jabari Small, just on his second carry of the night, now 2 carries, 37 yards, and a touchdown. I believe he came up gimpy earlier. So it was good to see him get back out there. So just waiting for a commercial break to come to an end.
Much hope around Josh Heupel 16 more points per game for this offense than a year ago. 31 points on the scoreboard tonight, Kirk, in just 24 plays, in just over 6.5 minutes.
The buy-in is there. You know, he talked about it when he became the head coach. That's what I asked him. I said, hey, tell me, what was the buy-in like? He said, it didn't take long. I showed guys that I'm going to put you in some great situations to make you go out there and be successful. And it starts with what he talked about, accountability and connection. Yep. And that's what he's built so far. This is a much different Tennessee team that we've seen in years past.
And you get the sense of accountability and consistency is key. You know, we don't need to tell folks on Rocky Top it's been bumpy since Philip Fulmer left as the head coach. Heupel is the 5th different guy in 13 years. And just a couple of those have been winning seasons in the SEC. And they're excited around Rocky Top, aren't they, Dawn?
Yeah, fan base is all in on Heupel right now because you talked about those offensive numbers. Clearly, this is a fun Tennessee team to watch. But I got to tell you, this roster is all in with Josh Heupel. Players I talked to this week raved about really their relationship with the staff as a whole. Beth, you mentioned it. Accountability and connection is what Josh Heupel said that he found out was missing for some of these players that have been here in this program. And his coaching staff was truthful. They were real at practices. They were real after practices. Consistently real is a phrase one player used to describe this coaching staff.
Straight set to the right, closed on the backside. Yeah. Looking. Now fires in the middle of the field, got his man. I believe that's Ali for a gain of about 11.
Their own organization as they have conducted a year-long internal investigation under alleged violations under Coach Jeremy Pruitt. They didn't disclose their findings, but they did announce that they will not self-impose a bowl ban. So that means if they can pick up a couple of wins, they could be bowl eligible. However, the NCAA, we remind you, has yet to weigh in, so that could change.
4-man front for Tennessee. Tight end King set to the right. Inside handoff, going to bounce to the outside. Now cuts up, fighting, and getting some push. And we'll get a gain of 4 or 5. A good hard run in there by Rodriguez.
That extra bowl game and the excitement and the experience that provides.
Well, you talk about a clean slate. He said that we had no slate. Because when Josh Heupel came in, he's like, everybody was transferring out. I didn't know who I was going to have on my roster, who I was going to have to go out there and coach. But you saw early on, they felt that, look, you're coming here to play. I'm going to put you in some good situations. And so far, the buy-in is there, but man, they got some upcoming guys.
How about the clash next week of the Georgia defense
there we go.
Against this
2 tight ends set to the right.
It'll be fun.
Looking left is Levis. Will now throw, and this one's going to be broken up incomplete. They'll bring up 3rd and 6.
McCullough had the coverage on Rigg. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 6.
And I think you can boo all you want.
Pretty good coverage there.
That there was no call on the
Kentucky
play,
fans wanted a pass interference.
He was right there with,
as far as the live action, I didn't see early contact.
And just, it was good.
When you slow it down, he comes over top, but that's when you slow it down. I think it was a good no call.
By Jalen McCullough.
So trips left, single receiver to the right is condensed down. Ball is at the 45, make it the 40 of Kentucky. Levis takes the snap, looking down the field. Now will fire, and he's got his man for a 1st down at about the 46-yard line of Tennessee. That is Josh Ali. Another in-breaking route for Ali. It's a deep little dig route. Basic man coverage for Tennessee. Gives a little bit at the apex of the route just to create a little bit of separation. Well thrown ball. And it's a 1st down. Twin stack. Tight end wing right. Condensed, split by the split end. Monte Taylor not happy with something. Jet motion left to right, inside handoff left, and not a whole lot going there. That's going to be a loss of 1.
That run from Cavassier Smoke. Solon Page, the 3rd linebacker. They only rotate really about 3 guys since they lost Juwan Mitchell. It'll be 2nd down here. Kentucky coming in tonight.
2nd and 10.
In the country, one of 7 ranked teams in the first reveal of the college football playoff, with Georgia and Alabama in the top 2 spots.
Bringing pressure from the right. Well, now throw to the right. This is the picked off, and it's going to be a pick 6. Alontae Taylor. That's a bad mistake by Levis, the quarterback.
Alontae Taylor, the senior from
Wow.
Manchester, Tennessee.
And to me,
Volunteer fans, the
that
Cookie
feels like the
Monster
game.
gets the INT.
I know it's early. 6.5 left.
Cookie Monster read this
With
one
the way this
all
offense is going, you did not need the
But he's
defense
in a
to score.
squatting stance on the outside, and he just saw the ball get delivered and never broke
That is a
stride.
big play by
He took off
Alontae
running,
Taylor.
Caught the football and just kept going, and then gave me a little something in the end zone, a little shimmy over there by the Cookie Monster. Alontae Taylor. Wow.
55
That
yards
is
the
a
other way.
terrible play by Levis. And the
And so
Vols
both
take
sides
advantage
are
of
able
it.
to cash in on a takeaway tonight.
The extra point is up, and the extra point is good. 38-28, Kentucky now finds themselves down by 10
A 10-point Tennessee
in a play that
lead.
they did not need. A 60-something yard pick 6. Tennessee now has pushed this lead to 10. Holy cow. So just on a commercial break right now. What? See, it's been on commercial. Okay. Still alive, yeah. Oh, there it is. like it.
He told me this week that
All right,
he
so here we
thought
go.
he thought he was going to play in the league as an offensive guy. Didn't even know how to backpedal. He was so uncomfortable. But he also said he is so grateful now that Pruitt made that decision for him. Pointed out, took him a while to get the position. Sure does look good, though, tonight.
And he made the play, and then something happened.
Levis going to keep this one. Going to get north 30, 35. Gets hit at the 40, and he'll be brought down at the 44. So Kentucky's desperately going to need to get an answer here of 3 points or 7 points, and they're going to have to find a way to play defense. If they can't play defense, they've now given Tennessee a 10-point lead. Does not look good for them if they can't tighten up a little bit and play some defense. Tight end wing to the right, split in is condensed.
With one throw. Continue to have the methodical drives and keep this Tennessee
Jet
defense
from
on
left
the
to
field.
right. Handoff to the left. Cuts up, and left guard just not blocking a soul. Ends up no gain.
Play capability, a 55-yard touchdown on a pick six to go with a pair of 70-yard plus scores for the offense in the first half.
Well, you want to get still a score back. You want to find a way to get this thing as close as possible to the fourth quarter, and you got to hope that your conditioning offensively will take over, because this Tennessee defense is playing.
Here we go, single receiver to the left, tight end in a kind of wing set to the left. Make it a 2 tight end set left. Looking the middle. Levis going to keep it, and he's only going to get a gain of a couple, and this will bring up about a 3rd and 6. And this, it's tough. Kentucky needs to try to find a way to stay out of these type of situations.
Yeah, took a shot at the end of that play. Did Levis.
Don't forget the new college football playoff reveal on Tuesday night, and in all likelihood that will change with Michigan State losing at Purdue. Oregon
So
in
3rd and
trouble,
6.
with
This is a
Washington
big
tonight.
down for the Wildcats.
Cincinnati
Receiver
barely
motion
beating
left to
Tulsa,
right, making
and
doubles on each
Oklahoma-
side.
Ohio State rather, a squeaker over Nebraska.
Big snap, looks left, Levis standing in trouble, fires down middle of the field, he's got his man. First down at about the 41 of Tennessee, and he was getting hit as he threw. That was a really good play by Levis.
At the end, he takes a little shot, gets down. You can tell he's a little banged up. And then he comes right back staring. You can see the eyes. He's like, whew. A bunch of big volunteers.
So now 1st and 10, the ball is on the 42 of Tennessee.
For a first down.
10 of 12.
Trips right, single receiver left. Tight end's now going to motion in to trips right bunch.
135 through the air. He's also run it for 59.
Looking. Levis throws middle of the field. Got his man to the 20, and he dropped it. This was a deep breaking corner route. He had it, and he just dropped it. Could have been a big play. Missed opportunity.
On that one. I mean, Cummings it's a tight window, but you got to come down with that catch. And Will Levis put that one right on the money. You get 2 hands. That's a tight window. That's 2 hands on the football. You got to come down. Way to fight through the end, though, there by Jackson.
It's now 2nd and 10. Kentucky needs to find a way to get in manageable situation right here if they can't pick it all up.
32 with a touchdown and an interception.
Tight end to the left. Inside handoff to the left, bounce, and he's only going to get a gain of a couple, and this will bring up a 3rd and 8 where you really don't want to be. What's up, reacting when Brennan says, hey, y'all. Appreciate you going in the stream, Brennan.
They've only been stopped twice on 3rd down tonight.
You haven't seen a ton of
3rd down conversion on the season, 46.7 to 9, 10 of 12.
So you give a ton of props to the Kentucky offense, right? They've been getting great push. Only 1 tackle for loss on the game, and that's why this 3rd and 8, I can see this still as 4-down territory.
Single receiver left.
And they have not used
Trips
their
right.
player tonight. Colin Goodfellow, haven't needed him.
Looking to the right, fires middle of the field, and it's incomplete.
Down around the 20-yard line, and it's
There is a flag on the
Jackson
play.
again with another pass breakup in front of Wandale Robinson. And way away from the play, there are flags down on the near side.
We'll see what this
I wonder if
is.
they get D'Amico Slaughter, number 0. A little illegal touch and illegal hands.
Holding on the defense.
It's a 10-yard penalty.
10 yard and an automatic first down. We'll have to see the replay. Didn't see anything.
The corner on the outside.
So they're just in man
And
coverage
just got
right
too
here.
handsy.
He does get a little bit beat,
guessed
and he
around.
held him.
Always take away
What's
the
unfortunate
inside
about that
first.
with
Take away the
Tennessee,
inside.
it was
That's a
not going to a
terrific
guy
route
who
by
they were
Ali,
throwing to.
selling the outside, getting him to commit.
But
and then when he goes back
It's definitely
in,
a hold.
Slaughter
Yeah, I just
held
got
the
done
jersey.
watching hockey and Breeders' Cup.
That's a
Classic
learning moment right
down
there
here.
for
Appreciate that, Brent.
D'Amico Slaughter. Third down, take away the inside first. Make the quarterback throw the long pass to
Appreciate
the
that,
outside.
BF.
Levis under center.
So, double stack.
Rodriguez.
Left, tight end, pro right. Play action, looking down the field, in trouble. Will now step up, rolls left, 30, 25, 20, and he will get out of bounds at about the,
And it's back
what,
to the
17?
red zone where Kentucky has been 4 times.
First down, Wildcats.
This is
Levis
the-
does a good job of avoiding the
He wants
pressure
to take a
there,
shot. He wants the
getting down the
throw
field.
to the end zone. But if it's not there, go get some positive yards. Picks up a first down, keeps the chains moving.
72 yards rushing, 235 yards passing, and oh, we forgot, 15 yards receiving. He caught a ball in that first half. My
So
bad.
first and 10, inside the red zone for the Wildcats. Ball is at the
Trying to get
17.
his team within a score.
Under center, checking the play. Split zone action, inside handoff. We'll make a north cut, and we'll only get a gain of maybe 1 or 2.
Tremblay with the tackle. Smoke, Rodriguez, and Levis all rushing for over 50 yards, and that has now put them over the 200-yard mark on the night.
Yeah, they wanted to get back to their identity. Their identity is running the football. This offensive line, we talked about it throughout the first half, they were salty. And last week in Mississippi State, they felt they just weren't physical enough. They've been the more physical team. It's just that Tennessee's been scoring that
There we
way.
go.
Two
Tight end set. Twins left. Looking left.
Levis on
Will
second.
fire to the end zone. Touchdown Wildcats. Really good play there by Robinson to go up in pretty decent coverage and go get it. And Kentucky with Wan'Dale Robinson on the catch answers back and gets a little bit closer to Tennessee.
I want you to see this double move by Wan'Dale Robinson. He's right in the slot. Watch the double move. Just a little.
Oh yeah, nice little double move. In zone coverage, corner tries to come over late, but not in time.
For Tennessee, which one takes him? There was 2 guys in the end zone, but it's just a quick stutter that gave just a little bit of confusion. And a nice throw by Levis for the touchdown.
9 catches, 109
And the extra
yards,
point is
another
up,
15-yard
and the extra
touchdown.
point is
Catch
good,
for
and
Wan'Dale
Kentucky
Robinson.
has now pulled this game within 3 with a minute 20 left to go in the third.
38-35.
The question is, can Kentucky somehow play a little bit of defense? Can they play some defense? Boy, has the overhit. Boy, has the overhit. So commercial break. Kentucky now within 3.
25 yards.
Actually, don't
just
know if
over
we're gonna
5
go for
minutes.
a
You know, we were curious. You know, he's such a
commercial.
tremendous athlete. You think of Lynn Bowden, who was here
Yes.
a couple of years ago, and they moved him to quarterback. And, you know, is there any carryover from some of the things you were able to do with Lynn that you could do with Wan'Dale? And actually, they said, you know what, he really wanted to get away from being in the backfield like he was at Nebraska. That was one of the reasons he wanted to come to Kentucky. And get him out in space, get him touches downfield, and that's what they've been doing all season. That's his 6th touchdown catch. And his 4th game this year of over 100 yards receiving.
This one's kicked in and out of the end zone.
Tennessee will have it out at the 25. Hey, kick off your Week 9 NFL Sunday at 10 Eastern with the...
So Tennessee's going to come out here and try to answer. Kentucky desperately needs to find a way to get them off the field. And here we go.
Throwing the ball well for the Steelers.
Inside handoff. Good north cut. He's got a lot of room. 40. Will be brought down to about the 42. And that's a big run by Jamarius Ball. Play action. Hooker now will step up and run. And he's got room. 50, 45. Brought down to about the 40. And just like that, into Kentucky territory.
That one goes for 19.
And the Kentucky defense looks confused. Hands on hips, trying to figure out what's going on. And Tennessee, the up-tempo offense. Right
play action. Looking. Steps up. Will now throw a deep out. And this is just way out of bounds. I wonder if that was on purpose.
What a find, though. Hendon Hooker has been, by the way, terrific story Marty Smith did on Hendon Hooker and his family. Of course, his dad, a terrific quarterback. North Carolina A&T Hall of Famer. His brother Austin, he went to watch him play with his family in the bye week last week.
There you go. Split zone action. Inside handoff small, and he will fall forward for a gain of 3. So this will bring up a 3rd down. And something tells me that it would be a 4-down territory for Tennessee. Going quick. Kentucky not even set up just yet. Looking left, now looks right. Fires down the field, and it's just out of reach of Tillman. He's trying to plead that he got held a little bit. There's no flag on the field.
He had Tillman wide open, and he just missed it. That was a for sure touchdown.
So 4th and 8. Here comes that 4-down territory, what I was talking about. They're going for it. Tight end will motion to a king set to the right. Now going to motion out to the slot left.
3 receivers left.
Trips left, single receiver right. Looks left, in trouble, steps up, fumbled the football, and he will be sacked. And Kentucky will come up with a massive stop. They get pressure on Hooker. He tries to step up, but he gets hit. Someone gets the hands on Hendon Hooker's arm, strips out the football, and he has to just get on it and takes the sack. Kentucky comes up with a big stop there.
That's a nice call there by Brad White. On 4th down, they decided to blitz, and they caught the Tennessee offense looking for the big play and couldn't get it done.
Well, it's fun talking with Brad White this week. You know, he talked about you got to come down with bad intentions, and playing in the SEC, you got to put your face on somebody, and his defense did just there.
He sure did.
And then they jump. There, Rosenthal.
Offense, number 51. 5-yard penalty. First down.
We've already had 4 lead changes as Tennessee jumped in front by 10 here in the 3rd quarter, and now Kentucky trying to make it back-to-back scoring possessions.
Yeah, it was a nice play.
Still no Alante Taylor in the secondary.
1st and 15 after the false start for Kentucky.
It has not returned since.
Alante Taylor, who made the pick 6, has yet to come back on the field since then. Bounce to the right. Good north cut. We'll get that yardage back and some. It'll probably be about 2nd and 8. And that's exactly what it is. And that's going to end the 3rd quarter. Kentucky down by 3 with the football going into the 4th. As we go to a commercial break. So big shout out to everybody who's been in the chat. We're up to 27 likes. Let's get 3 more, get to 30. Appreciate you, Linda and Brennan, for being in the chat. We will be live tomorrow night for the Tennessee Titans LA Rams game. Of course, Tennessee Titans fan here, so that's going to be a fun one to watch. No Derrick Henry, so I'm not feeling good about that. Adrian Peterson going to be making his first appearance probably as a Tennessee Titan. That will be kind of fun to see. He's no Derrick Henry anymore, but it'll just be fun to kind of see. So why not? All right, so here we go.
Ole Miss and Texas A&M.
Levis will throw the slant, and it's going to be incomplete. This will bring up a 3rd and 8.
Josh Ali juggled and dropped. 2 touchdowns rushing, 2 touchdowns passing for Will. Also a pick 6 to Alontae Taylor, who has returned to the secondary after missing a possession.
So a 3rd and 8.
4 lead changes already.
For here, for Kentucky.
A remarkable night statistically. The Volunteers have scored 38 points on 30 plays. They've only had the football 7 minutes and 45 seconds.
What's up, Gabe? Appreciate you for joining the stream.
On this drive, Kentucky could hit 40 minutes time of possession.
Here we go, 3rd and 8. Levis looking to the right. Throws deep, out it. He's got his man. What a throw.
Cummings.
What a throw there. Not a whole lot of room. He puts it exactly where it needs to be.
What a throw. They're
What a
rushing
throw
3
indeed.
and 8 men behind.
Yeah, Gabe says this is close. It is a really good close game.
Right in front of the safety, behind the corner. That's a tremendous throw because you got to have a little arc.
So 1st and 10, doubles on each side. Now tight end will motion down until a wing set.
13 on 3rd downs. Levis now 261 yards.
Snap is a little right. Levis gets it in trouble. Rolls left and he's sacked.
Down for a loss all the way back at his own 42-yard line.
Will be interesting to see where that comes from. But it looked like just A-gap pressure.
That's just a great stunt.
What's up, Blazed Radio in the house? It's good stuff. Had to show us some support. Appreciate that very much.
So watch 6.
Tanner Tripp, appreciate you for joining the stream. Just can we watch the game, please? Best I can give you is a game audio and some of the best play-by-play you've ever heard. We go back from this scene to this scene. We go game cast. If I show the game, we will get taken down due to copyright infringement.
2nd down and 21.
What's up, Kickstart Gaming? Says, let's go. Appreciate you joining the stream. Oh, ref goes down.
Officials who ran into Chauncey Magwood.
Linda says, Blaze!
I'll make sure he's okay.
Up to 28 likes, guys.
Center Judge Chris Garner. Too many men in motion on that one.
Yeah.
He seems to be okay.
Tanner Tripp says, let's go. Vols comes in here with some big
He holds the football
orange.
for ready for play from the head official. And as he's trying
So
to
we
get
go
out
now,
there,
2nd and 21 for Kentucky after the big sack. They got to find a way to get a chunk of that. Kind of got a bunch quads look to the right. Levis steps up. Levis will fire down the middle of the field, and it's almost intercepted. Just a little bit too much forcing there by Levis. That one almost came up really bad. There's an offensive lineman down.
And that is Darian
for
Kennard,
Kentucky.
who's wearing the John Schlarman number 65 jersey tonight. Take a timeout. I'll be back in a moment.
So that will get us to a commercial break right here in this one. 13-11 left to go in this game. Kentucky down 3 with the ball, but it's going to be like 3rd and 22, I believe. Want to take time to give a shout out to my members. Will Sports World, a Hall of Fame member. Big shout out to Will Sports World. The Carver family, Troxel Sports Streams, Beantown Breakdown, The Gridiron Blitz, Chase T66, James Peach, Shay Flat, and Asia Roberson. Big shout out to my members. Appreciate all y'all's countless supports. They're going to be getting stickers in the mail as we just got some stickers coming in, so that's going to be fun. We're going to look to get some more things kind of cooking on this channel. I think we may open up a little bit of a merch store to give you guys the option if y'all want to support the channel in that way and also get something in return. So just be on the lookout for that. We're going to see if we can figure it out. Hey, reacting with Brennan, you don't have to, but I will say me and Troxel, we've got a great relationship together. Like, you don't have to worry about that. Troxel has sent people over here before. Is Troxel live right now? I'll go hang out in his chat if he's live right now. I do not see that he's live. It's not popping up on my feed, by the way, at least. So just on a commercial break, as we are chilling and waiting. Thanks, Linda.
Is okay, appeared to be poked in the eye.
So here we go. 3rd and 21. Quick wide receiver string to the left. 45-50. Makes a man miss. Gets to the 45 and will be brought down at about the 42.
Down
But will
inside
be
the
short.
45, tackled by Theo Jackson. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Going to bring up 4th down.
Robinson, his 10th touch,
why she's
121
saying
yards
3rd down.
receiving. Check that 4th down.
Do they go for this
Offense
here?
will stay in there.
Yeah, the big sack.
I
Remember
don't know
earlier,
about this. Tennessee's offense is
Kentucky back.
deadly,
So they
and
got
once
half
again,
the
you want to
yard
give them
to
a
a little
short
bit
field. It's 4th and
more
7.
than half to
I
give
just
them
think you punt the
opportunity on
football
4th
and you force Tennessee to go 80 yards, which a lot of times you haven't forced them to do that. So twins right, doubles left. Showing blitz. They bring it. Rolls right, in trouble, and he will go down with a sack way in Kentucky territory. I think that's just a stupid call. It's 4th and 7. It's not 4th and 1 and 4th and 2 or 4th and 3. Punt the football and make Tennessee go the distance. They bring the pressure one-on-one. Levis can't stand in there, has to roll out, and he's in trouble.
To withstand the charge from the Volunteers. A nice call on 4th down
This is
again.
back-to-back time. Now, twice in this game, they have elected to go for it near midfield, and it has backfired. It's a 3-point game. It's a 3-point game with 12:24. Just punt the football and try to make this offense that is really good go the length. Now the ball's at the 47. Inside handoff, good cut there. And that will be good for a gain of about 4.
Jabari Small in the second
Tell us how you really feel, Coach.
We've not seen the return.
I will restrain, Linda. I will restrain.
And here they come again up tempo.
Hooker looks. Hooker's throwing deep right. And he's caught it down to the 5-yard line. That is Tillman. And it's first and goal at about the 5.
Valentine got mossed on the play.
Oh, you read my mind. I said that better be on you got mossed on Monday. You talk about adjustment back to the football. Cedric Tillman, a terrific play. And now we got an injured
Now
Wildcat.
Kentucky player goes
I
down.
got my air quotes coming up when I say injured Wildcat as the Volunteers hurry up to the football.
A gain of 37.
Just watch the adjustment by Cedric Tillman. This ball's thrown in the air and just to come all the way back.
That was a really good
that's-
play by
that's
Tillman.
a you got mossed
Went
right
up
over
and
the top
snagged it.
of number 14, Carrington Valentine. A terrific catch, and then Valentine down to the ground.
Looking at his left leg for Hendon Hooker, 14 of 18 for 310 yards. So yards per throw tonight. As we work the calculator as fast as we can. I was told there would be no math.
Brennan, I'm worried about it.
A ton of time.
It's a lot. Over 17
I was making a
yards
case
per
for him to
catch
win
per
MVP,
throw.
so if any team loses an MVP candidate, you're in trouble.
So Valentine will
With that being
come off to
said,
the
I
side.
mean, it helps that he's a running back.
Amazingly enough, with all
You
the
can
points
try to
on the
get you
board for
3 or 4
Tennessee, they've
guys
had so
and,
many big plays. This is only their second red zone trip of the year.
Try to find ways to, get that production back by a committee. You need to find a way to have 3 backs, 4 backs combined to get 120 yards a game. If you can do that, it can help you, but that is not going to be easy.
Now the Volunteers.
Tannehill's going to have to step up, and he's going to have to throw into some coverages without some 8-man box. So we'll have to see.
Stays in the game at running
They
back.
definitely got a tough opponent this week. Hooker looks left, throws back corner of the end zone. Does he get his feet in? He does. Touchdown Vols.
Cedric Tillman from 6 yards out. And he's got
Brennan, play action is going to be a lot harder if you don't have defenses that's worried about the run. Play action's really good
Coverage recognition.
if they're concerned with the run game. That's why play action has been so good for the Tennessee Titans for the past couple of years, because Derrick Henry requires all the attention. If you're not too concerned with the run game, then you're not going to get 8-man boxes. You're going to get regular 6-man boxes. You're going to have multiple people out in coverage. So play action gets a lot harder.
Right there. That's what you want to see. Quarterback, wide receiver on point.
Boy, what makes them so dangerous is you can't defend just one guy.
So Tennessee now pushes this lead back to 10.
3 of their starting receivers.
Think that's going to be hard to overcome for Kentucky. Once again, we go back to the decision to go for it on 4th and 7 from midfield. I just don't like that call. Not with it being 4th and 7. If it was 4th and 4 or shorter, then I could understand it. But I think you're down 3. You punt the football. Try to pin them deep, but if not, they just get at the 20. And you try to play defense, and you at least make them drive down the field for 80 yards, and you hope you come away with a play. Electric offense, and you're going to give them a short field of 50 to 40 yards. I don't like it. Do not like that call. Up to 31 likes, guys. Appreciate y'all very much. LSU versus Bama is still 14-20. LSU playing tough. LSU playing tough. That's interesting. That line was like 16-something. Really glad I didn't touch it. Oh, they already paid me for my overbet. That's not bad. Valhalla Sports Talk in the chat says, with a new name, Valhalla Sports Talk and Gaming. Says, Coach, can I have your beard? Thanks in advance. No, you can't. This ain't easy. Very sorry, Valhalla. I'm going to have to pass on this. Reacting with Brennan says, Linda, how do you like those Razorbacks do? Come on, man. Sorry, Valhalla. So Kentucky's going to have to find a way to answer
Game working, taking off when needed. Definitely impressed
to
me
get
so
this
far.
game back to
Pepper's got him
3
in his
or
top 10
just at least one
quarterbacks
possession.
right now around the country. How about a studio update right now from Kevin?
All right, Beth, it is time for today's Capital One fan votes.
Not trying to pick, just help. If you've got a bit of feedback, that I've never heard on. Yeah, no, I've noticed that on the past couple streams. And I cannot, for the life of me, pick it up on where it's coming from. And it's bothering me. I don't know why it's happening, Valhalla. Inside handoff.
Playoff
It's going to be a gain of about 8.
Michigan State lost earlier
It bothers
today,
me.
so they will get dropped in the playoff reveal.
But no, I do appreciate you telling me.
On Tuesday
I want
night,
to know those
terrific
things.
college basketball triple header.
I hope it ain't too annoying.
I
don't think I need to turn myself down, but
Kansas, Michigan State should be a lot of fun. The reveal will be between the men's doubleheader.
not
for
quite
Madison
sure
Square
on it.
Garden on
I've yet
Tuesday.
to be able to find the resolution. I honestly feel like I might need to upgrade in the mic. Levis will now throw. Deep breaking in routes caught. Going to make a man miss. And this is going to be in Tennessee territory. Down to about the 44. Awesome. Yep, Arkansas is bowl bound.
It's amazing what play action does, right? It keeps the linebackers near the line of scrimmage, and it opens a window for Levis to get the ball to Robinson. This is what the play action does for Kentucky. The big play off the successful run on first down by Rodriguez.
Second game in a row now.
So doubles on each side.
Has possessed the football for over 40 minutes.
Fakes toss, looking. Will now try to check it back to that running back, and he throws it in the dirt.
Even though Tennessee has only had the football for 8.5 minutes, can their defense hang on?
This is part of the game where you may start taking chances up 10, maybe trying to jump a couple routes if you're Tennessee.
2nd and 10 for Levis.
Here we go. Inside handoff. Jump cut. Gonna cut north and still running over Tennessee players for a big gain of about 20. And that's a first down, Wildcats.
First down of the night.
Yeah, QB under center. And just hand off direct runs. This is where Chris Rodriguez
No.
is at his best.
No, I haven't,
Just go
Valhalla.
downhill. Hand the
I
ball
mean,
off, go find
my
the opening,
PC
and
has
go.
just a little bit of
That's what
noise,
I
but
think
it's not bad.
he's most effective
So I'm
going
clueless
north
on
and
it.
He's 2 yards shy of 100 on the evening. 217 yards rushing for
Really
the
don't,
Wildcats.
I don't know.
As Cavassier Smoke will take his turn.
So now 1st and 10. Ball is at the 24-yard line. Fakes the pop pass. Looking. Now fires down middle of the field. Caught to the 5. To the 2. Touchdown Wildcats, dragging a Tennessee defender. And just like that, Kentucky has answered. Guys, this game is going. Get it up in the chat for a good game here tonight. Share it out. Get a lot of people in the chat. Let's get going.
But this time the Kentucky offensive
Fakes the pop jet coming across. And then he's got a deep crosser to the tight end. He's going to catch this. And with a guy dragging on his backside, he carries him into the end zone. Linda says, holy moly, folks.
You get the linebackers to overcommit.
It doesn't sound like a fan noise, more like a hum. Yeah, I've heard that. You hear when two electronics get too close to one another. It sucks. Hopefully I can troubleshoot some stuff. I was wondering if I had another audio. But I can see my sound bar. It shows like it's picking up something. Let me go to my chat and let me hear it for myself again. Commercial break right now, guys. Tennessee up 45-42. I should have put a lot more money on the over, but hey, at least we won. Anyway, I turned it down. But the issue when I turned it down, Valhalla, is like, can you hear me? So I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Is that better? Can you still hear me? You can still hear me pretty good, can't you? So you can hear me. There's this light hum still. I can hear you still, but it went away. Okay, so I just had to turn it down because I had it all the way up here. And let's see what it sounds like now when I put it back up. Okay, so I just had to turn it down because I had it all the way up here. And let's see what it sounds like now when I put it back up. Yeah, no, I can still hear the humming a little bit. Yeah, it's back. So I'm going to turn us down. Question is, if I turn us down this low, do you feel good with the audio as far as being able to hear me? If you feel like it's not too bad, then we'll roll with it. Turn this down a little bit. As we sit here on a commercial break, trying to troubleshoot some audio. The beautiful wonders of live streaming on YouTube. Nope, you'd have to speak louder. Dadgummit. Alright. Well, I think I may just need a new audio. Anyway, just trying to help, not killing your vibe. Hey, you ain't killing my vibe at all. Not killing the vibe at all. I appreciate the help. As we get ready to get back into action.
And 3 rushing touchdowns tonight. And it's back to a 3-point game.
Never killing the vibe. Valhalla Sports Talk.
Problem for Kentucky has been
another great sports YouTuber, guys. If y'all don't have Valhalla Sports Talk, lock them down.
Scoring with a pick 6. They have a couple of 70-plus yard pass plays tonight. And let's send it down to Dawn.
Well, guys, Tennessee starting running back Tyon Evans was injured in the first half tonight. He's been on the sideline for all of this fourth quarter. He's been running a little bit. Almost seems like he's been running to try and stay warm. I did ask Josh Heupel about his status at halftime. He said he thinks he'll be okay, but he's got the hand warmers on. His helmet is not near him, so I don't know if we're going to see him again. Nothing official yet from Tennessee.
Yeah, that's been an issue throughout the season for the Vols, getting Evans and Small together.
So here we go, 1st and 10. Ball is at the 25. Kentucky needing a stop. Play action, looking, throwing the comeback, and this one's incomplete. Well covered, well defended, and we'll bring up second and 10.
From Mosley, 2nd and 10.
Kentucky's defense has to rise up in this moment. Communicate and be able to make a play.
Inside handoff, and the blitz gets there. That's going to be a loss of 1, and Tennessee will now be in a 3rd and 11. This is what Kentucky wants.
Yeah, it was the blitz from
If you
Tisdale
get a quick
on the
3 and out
outside.
because this
Tisdale
high-tempo
comes up, he
offense, you
forces
get the ball right
the play
back.
inside, and he runs right into the arms of Jaquez Jones. Huge 3rd
It's a
down
big play here.
for both sides.
3rd and 10. Doubles on each side. Only 4 down linemen, and guys, there is no linebacker in the box. 3-step drop, looks right. Quarterback's going to step up and run, and he's got a lot of room. 40, 45, 50. That's why you have to keep a linebacker in the box. I'm sorry. Like, the moment there's no backer in the box, I'm thinking, let's just go QB draw.
And everyone's in coverage. Everyone's
Goodness
got their eyes on
gracious,
their man,
people.
but Hooker finds the opening for the first
Now
down.
you got 2 backers in the box. Ball's already at the 50. Inside handoff, squirts through, makes a man miss. It's going to be a gain of about 6 or 7.
The freshman from Durham, North
It's just
Carolina,
like,
he's only appeared in 4
you're gonna literally
games with
have
28
not one
carries.
backer in the box.
Called upon here in the second half.
That's an SEC football team right there. Hooker fumbles it, and he's going to fall down on it. He went to throw, and this ball just comes right out. Luckily, he's able to get on it. That could have been a really bad play for Tennessee. And it's now 3rd down and about 5.
He got in the
3rd
way
and
and
4.
actually bumped into Hendon Hooker, and the ball popped out. Remember, true freshman in the big-time moment here in the game.
There we go, 3rd and 4. You get a sniffer to the left. Split zone, inside handoff, makes a cut, got the first down and more.
First down.
Going to be brought down, I think, maybe the 35.
Yusuf Corker saved the touchdown.
No, you got to have a linebacker in the box. You got to have a linebacker in the box,
to get the seal,
Valhalla.
and he came in and got another one, and Wright was able to slip in right behind for the big game.
Ball's about the 32, gets to the 31, and that's where it'll be brought down after a gain of 1.
And now it's just a game of keep away if you're Tennessee. Offensively, you're going to score quickly. That's what
Kentucky
you normally
desperately
do.
needs
But
to
can you sustain
find
a
a
big
way
drive
to
right here
bend
toward the
but
end of
don't
the game?
break
You almost feel like if you score a touchdown here,
and force Tennessee to
that's
kick a
just
field
maybe
goal.
too much to overcome for Kentucky.
I agree with the announcer. I feel like
They
if
run
Tennessee
it better
scores a
here in the
touchdown,
second half, including the
Hey,
37-yard
at some point it's
touchdown
over.
run by Small, as Jones is the Kentucky player down on the field.
Yeah, well over 100 yards in the second half. They've really established a run. It's really gotten him not only some big plays, but it's also helped kind of keep the consistency. And the big plays on the passing game have also been there as well.
Let's check in with the studio.
And Beth, we are counting you down. A look at Sincere McCormick closing in.
So an injured Kentucky player coming off the field.
Wake Forest and Michigan State
Game on
losing
with
today.
Chris.
It's down to
Production
Georgia,
value
Cincinnati,
up 100%
Oklahoma,
in the
and the
last 3 months.
Roadrunners. That's it.
Roadrunners of
No home now,
UTSA.
coach. You fixed it.
Well, national TV tonight.
That's
Get a
nice.
chance to see the
That's the
Roadrunners
case.
put in some work.
Yeah, hey, like I say, the
USC
production,
at Arizona State.
straight
Great game on
inspiration from you,
ESPN
Valhalla,
tonight.
because your production
On
is the best
second
on
and 8 for
YouTube.
Tennessee.
Almost got Kentucky to jump. It's 2nd and 8. Ball is on the 31, maybe the 30 and a half. Inside handoff, got room up the middle, 20, 15, 10, down to about the 8.
Tennessee for Jalen
And
Wright.
Tennessee's
He takes
offense
it
is just going to win this
22
game,
yards.
The
boys.
vision of a true
That
freshman.
is it
Being able to
in
see
a nutshell.
and watch, ride the wave, and get all the way to the outside.
More of Wright.
Inside
to
handoff,
the
going to get to the
5.
5, and that's where he'll be down.
He's got the hot
No
hand.
way
Just keep
Tennessee
handing it off
kicks
to
the
the
field
true
goal
freshman.
here. This is 4
Keep
down
handing it off
territory,
and let
so
him
2nd
go.
and goal.
You get your opportunity, you take it.
Sniffer to the left.
Wright and Carvin and Mays and Spraggins and the other Mays
I'm running Hooker here.
up front, leading
That's
the
what
way
I would
on this
do.
drive.
Play action, looks right. In trouble, and he will go down.
10-yard line.
3rd and goal now. Is that at the 10?
J.J. Weaver and DeAndre Square.
Well, J.J. Weaver and Square better go give Carrington Valentine a big hug. They better go give him a handshake because he's the one that made the play. It was Valentine's coverage on Tillman. He locked him up. That
3rd and goal from the 10. Trips right. Back is now going to go to a diamond look.
Loss of 5, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, so you get quads, diamond to the right, single receiver left, empty formation.
The quarterback keeper is activated on the 4x1.
Back is going to offset right now. Looking, in trouble, and Hooker will go down. But there's a flag. They blew the whistle early. What's this flag?
Flag is down on the near side at the 10.
Before the snap,
false start, Tennessee. So make it 1st and goal from the 15, or 3rd and goal from the 15.
Well, that's a costly penalty because it's
If they don't get this close,
so
they now will kick the field.
Wow. That's a big break for Tennessee.
So trips right, single receiver left. That was a break for Tennessee because they had them sacked.
Keep the ball here. 3rd down, they'll lose some yardage.
Kentucky, before the snap called, cannot decline that
3rd
penalty.
and goal.
3rd and goal, trips bunch to the right. Looks in trouble, rush out right, steps up, and Hendon Hooker will go down again for a sack.
Showing up strong.
Bringing up 4th and goal and gonna force a field goal.
That's just way to converge. You got guys just flying around. And that's team defense. Team defense by Kentucky. You don't get them on the first time. You got to converge, and Weaver was able
to make it a 6-point game.
On to attempt the field goal.
We're now under 5 minutes left to go.
A 35-yarder. He's already hit from 43.
45-yard field goal attempt. Snap, set, kick is on the right, and he missed it. Oh, boys, hold on. McGrath leaks this one to the right, and it stays a 3-point game. Boy, what a game. This has really been a good game, and we're under 5 minutes left to go, and it's still 3 points. All right, here we go. The difference in this game right now is that pick 6 by Alontae Taylor. Really bad ball. Will Levis threw. Probably just the worst ball he threw all night. Or definitely the worst. He threw another one in triple coverage that could have easily been a pick. But the pick 6 was a bad one. He ended up getting pressure. And he's trying to replace that pressure, but he does not see the squatting corner of Alontae Taylor. Looked like probably it was just a cover 2 blitz, and he squats it, and he was confident with the play, and he went for it. Valhalla says, nice stand by the Wildcats there. Yep, I agree. So we are on a commercial break right now. We got 31 likes in the chat. Appreciate y'all. For what has been a good game, Tennessee and Kentucky. Chase McGrath now 1 for 2 on field goals. Made a 43. Is Kentucky your college team? Nope. My college team is the Vanderbilt Commodores. We suck at football right now. Yes, Vanderbilt Commodores is my team. I also root for the Texas Longhorns. But Vanderbilt's my primary team for sure. What's up, Amanda? Appreciate you joining the stream. Hope you're having a really good night, Amanda. I got a buddy in town that says a Kentucky YouTube channel would thrive. Oh, yeah. I mean, Kentucky's a big fan base. a Tennessee YouTube channel would thrive as well. If I wasn't a high school football coach, I would commit like one channel to one team, like Tennessee Titans, or, you know, I'm not going to commit to Vanderbilt because Vanderbilt ain't got that big of a fan base. But if you were a big fan of, like, I mean, any of these two teams, Ohio State, Alabama, if you committed one channel to just one of those prime teams, it could go. If you commit one channel to any team, it could go. If you committed a channel just to the Nashville Predators, I mean, is there any other YouTube channel out there right now that's all Nashville Predators? I don't know. I'm sure there is, but it's a niche. It's a niche for sure. A niche. Not a niche. A niche. Yeah. Valhalla says that's what works. Roach's growth is from Golden State Warriors. Yep. He's killed it, though. Roach is killing it. I'm currently just trying to grind our way back through the algorithm.
That was getting
inside
there.
handoff
for the Kentucky defense, bringing pressure and pushing Hooker out of the pocket.
So here we go, under 4.5 now to play. A full complement of timeouts for Kentucky. They trail by 3. They are approaching their 9th play of the game. And
do I do
a ground attack,
all,
Kirk. I got to believe they want to continue with that and try to work this clock right down to the end.
I thought about that.
You want to be
Not give Hooker the ball back.
Absolutely. Surgical, methodical with this drive.
So 2nd and 7.
Right here.
Tight end set to the right.
You're scoring 7. You're not trying to get 3.
Looks left.
Levis.
Will now throw the wheel route by the back, and it's incomplete.
For Rodriguez.
That would have been a tough completion there. Try to catch the man coverage, but just well defended.
Will Levis has had the big night. Can he cap it off with the finish? 3 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns, also a pick 6.
Little shocking there. You get positive yards on first down with the run. And I think when you think about right now where they're at in this game, it's about sustaining drives and getting 3rd and shorts. Now 3rd and long here.
Yeah, no,
they have not had to punt the football all night. 11 of 14 on 3rd downs. Here's the 3rd
looking
and
right,
7.
Levis will throw, and he's got his man, and he holds on to it for a gain of about 12 and a first down Wildcats. 3:53 left to play. You definitely, you got to score. But you probably don't need to score really fast.
Option route 2. He gets a one-on-one option route, 2-way go. And the corner
is
just
it good, Linda?
Doesn't know. Is he going to go out? Is he going to go in? And Robinson with the fake to the out, comes back in. Ball's already in the air. First down, Cats.
We've called Theo Jackson's name a lot.
2 tight ends set left. Quick wide receiver screen. Can he make a man miss? He does. 35. Makes another one miss at the 40, and we'll get to about the 42. Going to be just about a half yard shy of the first down. That is a really good move there.
I think Robinson going to be a good battle
by Robinson.
Oh, it is.
Robinson
really
looks like he may be playing on
Jackson
Sunday.
misses. He tries to come back and knock the ball out. But this is Wandale Robinson time. You get me 4th quarter, crunch time, game on the line.
The end all goal
I know
is
what with the football number
That's
1.
the end all goal.
Wandale Robinson. How does Liam Cohen, the offensive coordinator, disguise him and put him in some other situations where the defense can't key in on him?
Trips left, single receiver right.
Good for 9 more yards.
Inside handoff going to cut up, and he's got the first down. Gain of about 6. 2:45 left to play. You still got plenty of time, and you need to chew a lot of the clock up.
There's no rush. You see the clock, and I know it's about 2:45 left.
This one's coming down to it. So now we've got a Tennessee player down.
The defense has been out there for 91 plays.
That's a lot of
plays. And close to 44 minutes.
That's just one of the issues with a high
hold on for another 2:45.
Is that you either have 3 and outs,
let's
or you
check in with the studio.
Real quick. When that happens, your defense is out there on the field a lot. So we've got a quick score update, and then we should be getting right back into this. Boy, UTSA running back, who's been killing it, starts off the game with a 75-yard rushing touchdown. Wow. They are 8-0, boys. So still Tennessee player is down at the current moment.
Tremblay. 2:45 to go. Kentucky won in Knoxville last year.
Wins versus Tennessee
They have not beaten the
1976 and
Volunteers
1977.
2 in a row since 1977, and that's what they're going for. As the progression under Mark Stoops, the Wildcats look to continue that here in the Bluegrass. They've picked up a couple of wins recently against Tennessee, a couple against Florida. Georgia's still their nemesis, but trying to rise up in the East in the SEC.
So it looks like we're getting
This
ready
is
to
that
get
drive.
back going.
This is that drive where legends are made, too, around these parts. We've seen quarterbacks get taken off on shoulders. This is one of those games, one of those drives for Will Levis. 3 timeouts still left. So you have the entire field. You have plenty of time to get this ball in the end zone. You're thinking score 7, not get 3. We're scoring 7 to win this game.
2 tight end set.
2 tight end set, both at wings. A condensed
Rodriguez, the
formation
long
as the
setback.
split ends are in tight. Inside handoff, not a whole lot of
A
room there.
couple close to
He'll
midfield.
dig
You know,
out a
the
gain
coaches
or
and
two.
players don't think about it, but of course fan bases do. If Georgia and Alabama both end up going to the playoff, you're looking at New Year's 6 bowls deeper into the Southeastern Conference. If Kentucky gets a win here, 10 wins is a huge possibility. Tennessee holds on and gets a win here. A game closer to bowl eligibility in Josh Heupel's first year.
Here we go. Double stacked
With a
on the
couple
top
of
of the
winnable
screen.
games still
A pro
remaining.
set to the
And they got
left with a tight
Georgia
end
next
wing.
week.
Jet motion. Pop pass to the left.
McClain
It's going to cut
setting
north,
this up
but
all
it's a
game.
heck of a
Tennessee
play
was
by
ready for
number
it.
24. The safety for Tennessee
Under 2
did not
minutes to
see
go,
the
and it's
game.
3rd down.
If he doesn't make that
Yeah,
tackle,
still don't
there's
panic,
probably
still don't
some room
rush.
there. 3rd and 6.
Still got 3 timeouts
1:40
left.
left to play. The clock will continue to
Find
tick.
the right play call. You know, you have 2 downs to work with.
Two
it.
down
So it's 3rd
territory.
down, and you have a 4th down
4 down
opportunity
territory.
if you don't pick it up
Down.
here. But again, 3rd down, Wandale Robinson.
Clock.
Where is he
They
lined
keep
up
saying-
at?
like, the clock
How
is
do
now
you
at
get number
1:25.
one
You gotta
lined
go.
up in the slot.
Slot top of your
Doubles
screen.
on each side. Levis looking left.
Four guys coming,
QB
Levis
draw.
is
He's in
coming.
trouble, and he goes down. Was that a face mask?
At the 49.
They didn't get the call. He wanted a face
And
mask.
it's 4th down.
And that was
And
Tyler
it's now
Baird.
4th
He just
down,
beat
and it's now
the
4th and
offensive lineman
15.
in front of him quickly to the ball.
Kentucky's going to call a
And Mark
timeout.
Stoops will call the timeout.
I think they missed it.
Kentucky, the first of the second half.
Fans thought there should have been a
We'll see the
face mask
replay.
on the tackle, and so does Will Levis.
Yeah, I think the officials missed this one.
Stoops is livid out on the
Oh,
field
yeah.
right now. And that
He
was
got
a
his
face
face
mask.
That's a face mask all the way.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on the head coach.
Oh, this is the game, boys. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the head coach of Kentucky. That's backed them up 15.
And
It's
a
now going to be 4th
15-yard
and 20
penalty
something.
assessed to Kentucky and Coach Mark Stoops for unsportsmanlike conduct. With a 4th down coming
Wow.
up.
Yeah, it's a
The
bad call.
officials definitely
And I
missed.
understand, Coach Stoops. You're angry, you're
The
upset.
officials missed
It is
the
a
call.
bad call
But
that goes against you. That is a grab
You
of the
just
face
did
mask by Tyler
15
Baird,
yards.
and it
It
should
could
have
have
been
been
called by the
4th
official.
and 12. Instead, now it's
But
4th and
it was
something.
not called. And this is where the head coach has to keep his composure.
So instead of 4th and 9, it is 4th and 24.
It would have been 4th
For
and 9.
Kentucky.
He had a shot. And now it's 4th
It
and
was
24.
now it's an opportunity.
It is a
at 4th and
terrible
24
missed
that
call.
It's going to be difficult to pick
But
up.
2 wrongs does not make a right.
And understanding that I understand where Coach Stoops is right now. He's upset, he's hurt, but you got to find a play.
Now he's got to quickly get together with Liam Cohen and say, let's get our best Wandale Robinson play for 25 yards right here.
Wow.
They need to get to the Tennessee 42-yard line. And the
hate to
prevent
see the
defense
game
is
end
out
like
there
that.
for the Volunteers.
Let's see if they can pull a hat out of their butt.
Got to be able to
4th and
protect
24,
first
you
to
don't
get the ball
draw
down
many
the field.
plays to get 24 yards.
Volunteers send 3 after
For
Levis.
Levis.
Everybody
Only
else
sending
drops.
3. He's
Will
going to throw it
sends
deep.
downfield.
He's got a guy wide open to the 40, and it's a first down. Wide open.
Keeps the drive.
Holy cow.
1 minute to go.
57 seconds left to go.
They drop 8, and no
Gets
one
across the 40, balls at the 38.
on the outside.
The
No
clock
one
will
picked him up.
run.
He was able
Now
to
looking
get
like they're
free
going to
for the
send
first
blitz. Here comes 6. Got to pick it up. We'll throw deep to the left, and it's out of bounds, incomplete. He just threw this one away.
That was Byron Young, who's got a couple of sacks.
I cannot
who's
believe
coming
this
after
game
him.
is still going right now, guys. I cannot
just
believe they
all day
picked that one
throwing
up.
for Levis. And just a late leaping out of the backfield, Isaiah Cummings.
Guys, for this game, we got
On the
32
right
likes.
sideline.
Smash that thumbs up if you haven't
And
yet.
nobody from
Share it out
Tennessee
as
saw.
we react to this ending.
2 timeouts.
And if
still
you haven't
for
yet,
Kentucky,
subscribe to the
46
Coach
seconds to
Plays.
go.
Join the team. Do a lot
A
of sports
school record,
streams, sports news,
97th
sports
play
film,
coming
breakdown, and a little bit of game. 2nd and 10, 46
And a
seconds left to go.
Tennessee
Trips
lead.
left, single receiver is tight to the right. Looks right, Levis in trouble,
Levis.
throws. Does he
Incomplete.
catch this?
He
Incomplete.
was looking for Cummings.
They are
And that
now
was good
sending the
coverage
pressure.
from Kamal
It's
Haddon.
3rd and 10.
Third down coming
Reminder, they just at least have to get in field goal range to extend this
Again,
game and get a
Tremblay.
foul.
Butler,
He
those
threw
guys
this
up
out
front,
route a little bit
just
too
trying
late.
to
If he
create
throws
some
a little
type
bit
of pass
early,
rush.
throws a little
You
bit
mentioned
early,
over 90 plays
it
for
has
this
the
defense.
potential
Can
to
they
make a
muster
play
up
there.
enough down here late? Can they create some pressure late? And if you're Will Levis,
So
still
trips
with the
left,
2
single
timeouts,
receiver right. Still 2 down territory. If
Can
you
you
don't feel
find
like you're in
Wandale
field goal
Robinson
range.
one more time.
You see the field goal range line there. Still a ways to go for the Cats.
There we go. Showing
With
blitz.
41 seconds.
Levis in trouble. Throws
Levis
it deep down the
under
field,
press.
and it's
Incomplete.
incomplete. Now 4th and 10.
Robinson and Harris were downfield, and it's another 4th down for Kentucky.
It's sort of a decision time here because it's 4th and 10. And now you still want to tie this game.
No,
You
it's
got an
2 down
offensive lineman
territory.
down.
It would have been nice to maybe try to get a
What's the
chunk
running back
there,
down?
As we have
It's a decision you got to make right now as a head coach.
That's Chris Rodriguez.
Yep.
From here, Kirk, it would be a 56-yarder.
56. No, you can't. You got to go for it.
Ruffalo's long this season is
You gotta go
45.
for it
He
on
missed
4th and
from
10.
50 earlier.
He missed from 50 earlier, and I felt like he just barely had enough legs.
Just kind of
from
going
50.
through in my head right now. 2 timeouts left, 4th and 10. Offensively, are you playing for the tie or playing for the win? Do you want to put your quarterback in a situation of trying to force the ball to get 10 yards, or do you just get enough yards to make a comfortable field goal? I think in this situation, you don't want to leave any time left for Tennessee if you do tie it up. That's another thing you have to worry
What's
about
this
too.
guy
Do you,
talking about? It's 4th and 10. I don't
in
know.
this situation,
He's talking
it's a
like
tough
it's
one.
3rd and 10.
But I think you
Guys, let us know
Well,
in
you
the
need to
chat
play
right
for
now.
11
What y'all
yards
thinking
here,
about
right?
this game?
I don't think they're going to
What
Ruffalo.
y'all thinking
Are they
about
at this
in this
point?
game, chat?
He's got his helmet
Let the
on.
boy know.
around
We got
the
40
field.
in the box. Appreciate y'all very much.
So if you can get the
Up to
first down, you got
33
plenty of
likes.
time with
Smash
the timeouts.
those
right,
thumbs
but
up.
it's a
Because
tough
we got a
one
4th and
because
10.
Do you think they should kick it here?
No, I think that they should get 11 yards, but
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
how they're going to get 11 yards on a 4th and 10 because now you're thinking about giving the ball all the way back to Tennessee with time left on the clock. So this is an important 4th down. It's a tough one. I'm trying to figure it out.
You go for it because I just don't think your kicker
Don't you
can
like
make
Robinson
56.
for maybe 10-plus yards
Yeah.
or somebody in his
He
favor
missed
trail?
a
Yeah, just to pick
52
up the first
earlier.
down.
I
You
didn't
want to
feel
get the
like
first
he
down
had
no matter
the
what.
Yeah.
If you're Tennessee defensively,
I don't think you need to worry about going deeper. Let's see, on the 99th play for this
My
offense
thing is on
tonight.
3rd and 10, instead of throwing a shot play, I think you got to find a way to get an intermediate route on 3rd and 10.
Wandale
Try to
Robinson's in the
not
slot
put
in the
yourself
middle.
on 4th and 10. So here we go.
Trying to put
Trips
the number
left,
2
single
receiver.
receiver to the right. This is the ball game. With 36 seconds left to go, 4th and 10. Levis takes snap.
Here comes the blitz.
Tennessee on the
Levis,
blitz.
the deep
Levis
drop.
going to throw it down the
pass is
field.
and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Was there holding though?
And the Tennessee
No
defense
flag.
holds.
They're going to say not catchable. There was some contact, but they're going to say not
Banks was
catchable.
bringing the pressure on Levis. And Tennessee will take
Tennessee's
over
going to
on
win this game,
downs.
boys. Big win for Tennessee to knock off Kentucky at Kentucky. Tennessee will go to 5-4. Kentucky's now going to
Great
drop
hold
3
by
in a row to go to
Tennessee.
6-3.
What would they do? Would they play coverage? They decide to bring pressure. 1-on-1 on the outside. And Levis tried to buy just enough time to get the ball off, but just sailed on him.
Boy, on a
I
night
think
where
if
the
this ball's a
offense
little
has
bit
shined
closer,
and made
you
big
probably could
plays,
have got a call for
and a
contact.
Tennessee defense that was out
it
there
was
for over 46
uncatchable.
minutes, they have enough in this fourth quarter to come up
And
with
the
a
difference
fourth
of the
down
game
stop
is
to
the
take
pick
over.
six Alontae Taylor had. Wow.
And they are on the verge of handing Kentucky a third straight loss and inching a game closer to bowl eligibility.
Shea Flack comes in with the W. They got it done.
Timeout.
Kentucky at
They will
1.6
have
and
one
0.
left.
They will now not be ranked anymore.
Second of the second half. It's the 30
Shay,
second
what
timeout.
about the 4th and 24 conversion?
And then that would be it after
Holy
that
cow.
last timeout and a third down snap.
Matt comes in here. Braswell
99
says, go
plays.
Tennessee. Welcome to the stream,
99
Matt.
plays defensively for Tennessee.
Guys, been a great stream.
I mean, you're talking about
Appreciate y'all
trying to
for
have
hopping in here.
enough.
Smack
Not
those
supposed to
thumbs
they
up
have
on the
enough
way
at
out,
the
guys.
end. They found one last play, one last rush.
I love
God.
what Tim Banks did. Hey, I know you guys are tired, so let's just blitz the bejesus out of them. They blitzed the last 4 plays.
I was trying to figure out what would the play be for Kentucky, because you need 11 yards, and it sounds easy to just get it to Robinson.
I think
But
this
Banks, the DC for Tennessee,
throwing a
you know they were
deep
going to
ball
cover
on
Robinson. And
3rd
said,
and
you know what,
10.
we're just
Try
going to bring
to
it.
get some of the yard.
Right call at the right time.
24 first down coming. I'll take those.
And a head scratcher for UK with the 99 plays,
Big game.
600 yards of total offense,
Third and final.
34
Heck of a
first
game indeed,
downs.
Linda.
And
Appreciate
it
you for
appears
being
it
a
will
part of
still
it all
come
night.
up short against Tennessee. Big play after big play for the Volunteer offense tonight.
Butcher has
Huge
150
pick
in the
6
box. I'm
for
gonna have to hop
Alontae
over there.
Taylor.
That's awesome.
This game was about Hendon Hooker. This was his ability to throw the ball all over the field tonight. The big plays are really, think about how this
That's
game
a
started
good
today.
and close game.
You know,
Absolutely,
first play
Matt.
to the outside, Payton goes 75 yards for a touchdown. 4 touchdown throws for Hendon Hooker. I mean, his leadership was on
3rd and
display
18.
throughout.
All you got to do is take a knee, and this
To
game is
4
over.
different receivers. And what a fit he has been for Josh Heupel and Alex Golish in this offense.
And that
And
will do
Kentucky
it.
now out of timeouts.
Tennessee
and that's it.
advances to 5 and 4.
Tennessee comes to Lexington and gets the
Kentucky will
win.
fall 3
45,
in a row.
42 in
6 and
Josh
3.
Heupel's introduction to this rivalry.
And that's a good win for Josh Heupel.
They had 15
and
plays of
the
over 10
Volunteers,
yards
guys. That's
tonight.
going to do it for this stream. Says Tennessee on to Georgia to get killed. Yeah. Georgia's a little different. Georgia is different. Well, anyways, guys, that's going to do it. Thanks for everybody who smacked the like button. As always, want to give a shout out to the Coach Plays members, Will Sports World, Carver Family, Troxel Sports Stream, Beantown Breakdown, Gridiron Blitz, Chase T66, James Peach, and Asia Roberson. Thank you all very much for your countless support. Guys, smash the thumbs up on your way out. Until next time, peace.
Ever fake, I keep it real.